Hello, everyone.
Penis.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? Fair enough. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Benighted, Tales of the Wishing Star, Chapter 1, Twisting Roots, Session 7. We won't be having a zombie here today. He's a little tired boy. Little tired boy. But everyone else is here. And I don't really have a recap because I'm too busy. But I do remember what happened last week. So, without further ado, where we last left off. The party went ahead and gathered together the children's little game of Black Hat, a tradition as was established by Johan of effectively scaring the children coming out in the woods, dressing up as a Black Hat, kind of a test of courage and a bit of a hide and seek type game. As their game went underway, minutes went by, turning into nearly an hour as most people end up being caught, but near the end of the game, as the final few children were reaching their destination to retrieve the handkerchief that which they sought. Johan encountered a black rider wearing a winged helm, kind of figure on horseback, riding through the woods as his biggest fears were realized biggest concerns were realized with it, as it seemed to be going after Dimitri. As running away from it, he ended up in a bit of a situation, stuck between thicket and a hard wall, as Johan tried to distract it. Dimitri kind of seeing glimpses of a figure with what looked like the handkerchief they were looking for, kind of guiding him through this place, as he noticed a kind of black cloth sticking out of a bush, and reaching in for it, he realized that he could pass through, as on the other side he discovered the handkerchief, and right before Johan would face his untimely death, Dimitri grabbed a hold of it, vanquishing the creature and ending the game. As Johan, meeting back up with him, discussed the circumstances they found themselves in, as well as the newfound area, as it seemed to be a meadow with a locked iron gate, behind it, as everyone kind of gathered together after the game, with Jay having won, as they kind of try to discreetly discuss the meadow before one of the kids ruin your plans. Being unable to keep their curiosity at bay, Johan promised the children that he would take them there the next day, as he went to seek guidance from what he assumed would be something like the Domain Lord, as he had no response. But as they were gathering, him and Dimitri and what appeared to be a few others kind of gathering for the day elsewhere, they were called upon to the mansion, Eichel Manor, as they entered a room full of people, many of them prominent members of the village, including the father, as well as the head of the council, or the kind of town government situation, the Reeve and Steward, both present, among Gerson and a few others, as the merchant Nicholas Otwin, having arrived in the room, discussed matters with them concerning what they were called there for, being the sudden increase in taxation on the villages. Apparently being given an official order from one of the Crusader kings, Ulrich Stalkine, to increase the taxes and levies against the village. Otwin demanded that the tribute be paid pretty much by the end of the week, less than a week from now, as he put pressure on them. Though he gave them an ultimatum, a cruel one, and as some people might suspect, perhaps his main reason for arriving. And that was, if you do not have the grains to pay, if you feel that you are starving, you will starve. We can take your children and bring them to the front lines to work the new, freshly laden in ash fields. And having departed, the room was left in silence. As that is where we continue. So, at present, pretty much at this point, everyone's about departed from this situation. The steward, Steward Reeve? Let me double check which one's which. I don't have Obsidian open. I believe it is Stewart. God. It's been forever since I've opened Obsidian. Characters. Randall. Yes, Stewart. The Stewart Randall, the Long, pretty much dismisses everyone that had gathered there for the business, as he's going to go ahead and look into matters, see what he can do, come up with some strategies, as he's left Father Magnus in charge of potentially breaking the news to the whatever citizens he needs to, as well for like concerned individuals and such, as well as giving the others in the room a bit of time to consider a strategy, though, to be quite frank, a strategy is a very brazen term for such a desperate plan at this point. As those gathered being Dimitri, a few of the farmers, Johan, George, Gerson, and the father are pretty much left to depart at their own leisure.
Johan will probably go and start his original plan of getting Volker to check out the gate. So that seemed to be Dwarven made.
Okay, so you're gonna go visit Volker?
Yep.
Okay. As you're kind of leaving the room, Dimitri, as you are standing there, I'm sure a little bit clueless, but probably understanding the atmosphere itself, being a depressing one.
Yeah.
You see your father kind of sat down in the chair, slumped, looking down at the floor, with both his hands over his face, just kind of taking a moment to breathe.
Dimitri is just gonna walk up to him and stand there.
He looks up after a moment. You just see his eyes are red, as there are tears in them. And he looks up at you and he puts his hands around you and brings you in for a hug.
Dimitri looks up.
Dimitri, my boy. It's a dire circumstance. I'm not sure what to make of it, but He kind of pushes you away for a moment just to keep you
You can't be possibly thinking of that.
at arm's length for a moment. No. No matter what, I promise they will not take you, son.
Goodness gracious.
There has to be something we can do.
I'm at a loss of what? It's possible, it's quite possible. That I could use some of my own funds to perhaps cover this, but it would be a tough year. I'm not certain it would be enough.
I can help a little bit. I have
some.
I have enough saved up that I think I should be able to help a couple more people. So, question,
Mm-hmm.
God,
Yes.
capital G.
Capital G God.
How much does 168 gold cover? Like, genuine, like, in terms of what they were asking for.
In terms of what they were asking for, I think, let me go ahead and double take a look at something real quick. I gotta look at the price of something.
The weight of
168 gold
spreadsheet
is
the weight of a pound
Gerson's
of
life
wheat
saving.
is a copper.
What? Sorry, Shade?
The weight of a pound of wheat is 1 copper. Or sorry, not the the weight of one. The cost of 1 pound of wheat is 1 copper.
So specifically, they asked for, because they brought several wagons, and I did do the math. I don't know if I did the math by wagon load, but if we were to go ahead and translate that, I believe a wagon can hold a lot, and they desire an entire wagon times like 8 or 10.
10 wagonfuls, so like it's basically how much weight do you want to put in that wagon is effectively the measurement here, because if it's
I think
pound,
it's gonna be most of the wagon.
So like
let me double
that's
check
just, like,
wagon
depending on how much
carrying capacity, because I know it's a lot, because I did the math slightly for George's cart to just figure out how many deer you guys could get, and like he could carry like 12 deer carcasses, and that was a lot of money on its own. And that was just for a cart. Yeah, that's
Also,
1,000.
Hay takes up a lot of would take up a lot more room for weight though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can.
I think it
Oh,
might
I thought
be
you
possible without doing the exact math. I think it would be possible with your guys' funds combined. It would just be a very heavy hit, and you basically have already earned your money for the year.
So,
but
I
and then
thought
they
you
say
meant,
they won't take gold because they want the food.
They want specifically wheat. They will not take just money.
Yeah.
God.
So we would have to buy wheat from other. We'd have to basically buy wheat from.
They
the
need
neighboring
provisions.
places.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
like,
thought
if you
I thought
you
what
had-
Gerson was saying. I thought what Gerson was saying was, I will, out of my own coffers, make sure people survive.
Like, I'm
the year.
assuming that some of the money he has is like wheat money, basically, which is like he can commodity it into liquid cash.
So no,
But-
that is not for Gerson. It's effectively a lockbox of gold
Okay.
that he has. So
We
Oh,
could
which
probably buy like
case?
fish or animals from the local towns.
They
to
will
make it
not-
better.
they
it's
will not accept
effectively-
anything that's super perishable. Like, sure, the fish
No.
from the-
I'm
No,
saying we give
for
them
after
the
we-
wheat. Yeah, after they take the wheat, we can buy stuff from the other towns.
so
that
people
isn't
don't go
wheat.
hungry.
Oh, for you guys. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's so that effectively we give them as much wheat as we can from our farms, and then the gold that Gerson has, he uses as to
blanket.
help.
Actually,
to help anyone
because I
in
had the
village.
50 pounds of wheat on the cart before, or didn't have
50
it on the cart,
pounds?
but I had. Yeah, because you guys ran to 50 pounds of wheat in the forest before. Actually, let's compare that to a wagon because I think that's still like hardly anything. Now that's just weight, so I'm not considering capacity, like dimension though.
Capacity. I want to say it's like
It's a hard metric. I think, like the issue
You
is you
got it.
can't buy it, but you can buy the other things. That's a fair point. You would have to spend a lot of your money after the fact throughout the year, but you're gonna have to pretty much give them the wheat, which then runs into your other issue, which is what are you going to
we
give
may
the
not
spirits?
we may not have enough for the
You may not have enough for the spirits. You may not have enough for the festival either.
God damn
So
it.
pretty
Both
much
of them
you can.
both of them want to take our children and God damn it.
So it's a situation of you could get off. It would be a very big hit, and you would probably lose something in the end. Is kind of what you're looking at.
Okay.
Like, without doing the exact math right now, that's kind of the situation you're looking at.
I'll probably say Johan said he's going to look into something as he left.
Gerson
Very
kind of has a
much.
look of desperation, and before you leave, Johan, he's going to kind of stride up to you. It's like, hold on. Ow, 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 ow. Please. What are you looking into?
You know the Black Cap ritual, the coming of age ceremony we run.
Yeah, the game we play as kids.
Something showed up, and it led a few of the kids into. He's saying this hushedly, just to Gerson, because he doesn't want to spook the Reeve.
Mm-hmm.
A fairy garden, to keep it simple. They found.
Very dark. What are you gonna use that for?
Miss Rot thinks it may lead somewhere else.
So I would use that as like an escape?
Like I said, I don't want to use it, but I want to make sure it's safe if it comes down to.
Goodness, how could they do this to us?
But if we use the fairy garden, we cannot come back for a few years.
Oh, I thought you meant you were going to use it for farming.
We would be leaving. And then we would have to survive wherever we go.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
And then we can come back a few years later, but the major issue I see with this plan is we would be leaving behind a lot of things. And there's a possibility what is the tree spirit called again? Like its title?
You know the tree as the Falkland tree.
No, like the spirit.
Oh, you mean Domain Lord?
Yeah. We may have to appease the Domain Lord on our return if we want to get back to where we were.
Well, if we're gonna leave, then how about we appease them now so that they don't follow us, so that they're not angry for not getting 2 years of tribute. Give them excess, and then we take our.
Gerson, will you walk with me for a second? I don't want to keep whispering in front of the others.
Yeah. I'm really uncomfortable hunched over.
We'll be back. I'm looking into a thing.
I'll be back.
So, There's the second part to the plan, which is why we can't come back for a couple years more than the Domain Lord thing.
What's that?
If we can get everyone through, we topple the barrier stones.
What? Are you mad?
Slightly. This is why I didn't want to talk
You
about
guys
this
are in the
front of
corner or
others.
something?
No,
We're
we've left.
out, like, we left the building. We're outside.
You left the building. Gotcha.
Like,
Slightly.
like I
actually.
presume like that's heard probably from the distance.
Probably.
So here's the idea, Gerson. Once I get everyone through, topple the stones, and then go to offer. Bring our offer to the bastard.
So we, like unleash the spirits upon them?
Exactly. The spirits get what they want. The merchant gets his comeuppance.
You're insane.
Slightly, yes. And the best part, he either loses a bunch of men, he gets nothing from us, and he gets blamed for wiping out an entire farming town, which means he can't continue being the merchant he wants to be. If we can find another way, let's take it. But I want to have this in place.
So, after all of this, how are you going to get out?
At best,
Okay.
I run away after getting him in the trap. Lay low for a little bit in the woods, and then go to my daughter.
What if he survives and he follows you?
I make sure he stays.
Goodness
Sorry.
gracious.
Me getting out of this is a blessing, not a guarantee.
What is the name of the like farming god again?
Oh, there's the god of the village, which is not specifically a farming god. It's more like a god of thunder, which is Matig. But there is a particular like agricultural goddess named
Matig.
Asta.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna write this down. I'll unlock my character sheet. How do you spell that?
We'll get it in here for you.
Yeah, Asta's the like goddess of harvests and stuff.
Asta. A-H...
Asta.
Matig's mercy. Oh, jeez.
Like I said, Gerson, we're in dire straits. I want to have this ready. We can't make things work. That's why I need you to lead them.
Me?
You have.
I have a heart attack mid-trek.
You have wisdom and money to get everyone set up once we're on the other side. Like I
Okay.
said, but I have to check out. I'm actually on my way to Volker right now. The door to the garden seems to be dwarven made. If we're going to get in, we need to get a magic lock undone. And then I need to make sure the passage is safe. So that's what I'm going to be doing these next few days.
Okay. Anything I need to do? Goodness, how do I tell my family?
You don't until we absolutely have to send them through. Once it's clear, we get the Reeve involved, so the people will listen to him. And I'm sure he'd rather... I guess that's the big thing. Is convincing him to leave and come back.
Oh, Lord.
Knowing him, he'd probably would probably want the people more safe than the town. But he cannot know in case he lets it slip. Until absolutely necessary.
Okay.
Gerson's gonna take a deep breath.
I know this is a lot of information and a lot of what-ifs.
I'm too old for this.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Sometimes the garden showing up the day before the snooze. It's divine providence. The gods want to give us an out. Even if it means not being home for a while. Biggest thing is if we end up in another Lord's domain, explaining our way out of why we're there instead of here. Tell the
We
truth.
can say we're
or-
refugees.
Indeed. Forced from our land. Get those who you think. If I can get the gate open, I won't go alone. I'll see who I can gather. And then I'll take you through it once it's clear.
Alright. A, question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have, this is gonna sound a little, I'm not really a combatant. Do you have, something better than,
He's going to pull out his dagger.
this?
But for you, probably have something in the... Probably have an old short sword from my army days.
All I have is this,
He
this and
he's gonna hold up his sack of coins.
this, but that's not really,
Let me
that's
see if I can find
that's
you.
more for discipline and Jay than anything.
Yeah, I'll see if I can
Miracle
find.
this kid grew up stable.
I'll see if I can find my own short sword.
Quotation
And,
mark.
if we have to go check it out, I'll hand it off to you.
All right.
Like I said, I want. Alright. You do your part, Gerson, I'll do mine.
All right. I'll do my best.
Alright. And he's gonna go talk to Volker while also keeping an eye out for Thomas's soldiers.
Thomas's soldiers? What? Sorry?
Thomas?
Or, the guy, the dude, his soldiers.
Gots.
Yeah, got some
Oh,
them.
Gots?
He's keeping an eye out for them.
Oh, okay.
The merchant and his men.
Nicholas. Gotcha.
Yes, Nicholas.
Okay. There's actually something you guys reminded me that I forgot about, that I forgot to mention. So, real quick, because you guys finished a long rest, there are two things. First off, because how heroic inspiration in the system works, if you finish a long rest and would gain another one from being a human, or any other means where you gain another one, while you have one, you can go ahead and give your previous one to another character. Gerson, you had a heroic inspiration remaining before you finished a long rest. Would you like to give that to someone who does not have one?
Would it be funny if I said no?
That would be funny.
It would be funny. It would be valid.
I'm gonna give it to Johan.
Okay. We will go ahead and give you an inspiration then.
I have been thonking on an escape plan ever since last session.
Mm-hmm.
It's very scorched earth, but it ruins Nicholas.
Ironic. The other thing that I was going to mention is that anyone with a crafter feat, because you finished a long rest, your previous item that you would have crafted for the day breaks, feel free to go ahead and, with whatever tool proficiencies you have based off the table, feel free to go ahead and select a new item to make for the day, by the way. If you wish to just remake the item, keep it, but otherwise just drag in whatever and just make sure to label it and destroy the previous one.
Okay.
But go ahead and continue real quick, as you were saying.
Yep, nope. No. He's just gonna keep an eye out for the mercenaries as he goes to take Volker to the meadow.
Okay.
You want me to tell you what I made, or just put it on my...
If you want to, it's just pretty much a piece of adventuring, like standard equipment, so...
Okay. I was just thinking something like...
Just make sure to label
like,
it, that way we know which one it is to deal with for next long rest.
Okay. I was thinking like ball bearings, caltrops type of thing.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
As long as you have the tools to make it and it is on the table. But before we get to that, Dimitri, as they kind of have left the room, a little bit in the middle of their conversation, your dad kind of looks up to you and goes like, because you had asked him it's going to be okay, and they kind of chimed in for a moment, and he just takes a moment to compose himself and goes, kind of clasping both hands on your shoulders. Dimitri, listen. Go get Wilda. She'll know what to do.
Okay.
And be good. Avoid those soldiers and the men if you can. Stay out of harm's way. Just explain the situation to her. This is her territory to deal with. If anyone can be trusted to be able to come up with a solution, it'll be her. Never run long.
Okay. So he will linger for a couple seconds and then go off to find teacher.
Okay. So, Volker, before Johan arrives, you were wanting to do something, right?
I don't remember now.
I think you wanted to take Claus to the market.
Yes. I was gonna
Were you going to specifically do that before he arrives, or do we want to kind of have that coincide?
Whichever would seem easier.
If you want to do it at the same time, that way we can kind of take care of everyone together.
Sure.
Okay.
Or maybe it's, if we wanted to, varying on how early it is, maybe it's post me coming back from the market with him.
How early would you have left? Is the question.
Because this was pretty
early in the morning.
It was, wasn't it?
It's like a 7-8 o'clock meeting or something like that.
Yeah. Then probably not that. Maybe not the
Check
boys
what
up
time
that
is
early.
it? Yeah, it's 7 right now.
Yeah, I doubt the boys up that early, so yeah, probably not then.
I mean,
I was thinking it was
I
more towards
would-
noon.
I would say the boys are definitely up, but do you want to do it immediately, or would you have let them do their work first, and then when they're on break?
Yeah, it would have been when on break, so that's
Okay,
why I was thinking
so-
it was more towards like noon.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move everything up. We'll say 30 minutes for now. No, I'll move it up for an hour because everyone needing to travel and stuff between places, as well as how long the conversation probably went on for. Okay. Attie, real quick, because you weren't here at the last session, do you want me to give you a brief recap of what had happened for you? Of what you know?
For what
Okay.
Attie was there for.
I believe I typed it in chat for you, but as a reminder of what happened, you have seen Johan, followed by Dimitri, show up at the churchyard early that morning, like pretty much an hour ago at this point. If not a little bit less time, depending on when you want to go about this. But you saw them show up pretty much around 7 something, seeking. God, it's so cold. Hold up, I'm shivering. You saw them show up, seeking we'll say an audience, but effectively looking to see if they can contact the Domain Lord, and he didn't show up. Falkman didn't show up when Johan tried to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much I just ruled it as Attie, shake your head, he's not showing up. If that was fine for you.
Yeah.
So as kind of a little bit of time passes, if you don't do anything particular, you do see kind of coming down the road, say 30, 45 minutes afterwards, is Father Magnus, who kind of looks like he's a little bit downtrodden, we'll say.
Oh.
He looks like the wind has been knocked out of his sails. As if he's thinking to himself.
Okay.
You know it's from he did go to the mansion that day, you know. As well as Johan and Dimitri were also taken there before.
Okay. Busy day at the manor. I think as he makes his way down the road and he gets closer to the church grounds, she'd get up from her post and trot towards him.
You see him kind of walking down the road, kind of once again trotting, very heavy footsteps. He kind of sees you after a minute, and recognizes you and goes, "Oh, Attie, did anything happen while I was away?" See, he's kind of really pale.
She's going to ignore his question to instead ask one of her own. Is there trouble at the manor?
No. Yeah. He kind of walks past you for a moment, and there's a little wooden bench, probably right after in front of the doorway, on the pathway to the church, and he just plops down on it. Just plops down, heavy thud, and he just brushes his hands through his hair. I don't know what to do. We had a meeting today with the council members, the steward, called everyone. As it turns out, our esteemed merchant has demanded quite a hefty lump sum from us this year. 40%. I suppose he said 30 now. Something like that. Details are slipping me. Additional tribute for this year, I should say.
Attie sits down in front of him, and her ears dip a bit. That's a mention of the increased tribute.
Less than a week to get it collected, or we face his ultimatum.
What ultimatum is that?
Kind of has his hands up in front of his, like, kind of thinking pose, but then like hands, kind of fingers intertwining as he's like blocking his mouth, and he looks off to the side, looks at you. He wants the children.
She doesn't have an immediate reaction. Just sort of trying to process through what the implication of that is.
He claims that they have quite the bit of pasture land from conquered, reclaimed territory that's been destroyed but is arable. He wishes to go ahead and move the supply line up further towards the front lines of the Crusades. On orders from the Crusader Kings. It's either the 40 additional... It's an increase, or it's the children in exchange for the regular tribute. So you guys are kind of like having this moment. You hear on the cobblestone plodding up a little tap, tap, tap of, you turn and you see, hey, what are you guys doing? You look kind of worse for wear, Uncle. You see Edith.
No, Edith.
You okay? Yeah, I think the weather has caused me to have a bit of a cold and maybe a stomach bug or something. I probably have just eaten something bad.
Attie looks at her and then looks at Magnus and then shakes her head.
Are you sure you're okay? You should probably get inside if you're ill. Maybe you need some rest? Do you need water? Yeah, maybe I will. I figured maybe fresh air would do good for me for a little bit. I mean, it's kind of chilly, so if you're cold, you're gonna get more cold. This smart girl. Comfortable 46 degrees.
Man, Shade's dying.
Fahrenheit.
I know.
46 degrees freedom.
I am outside. I
He's
am
not outside like this fool.
What is like what is the equivalent season for 43 Celsius?
So 22 to
Decent.
24 is a comfortable temperature range, like room temperature.
Yeah.
What is double room temperature for you guys?
120 degrees.
Fucking on fire.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Canada doesn't get that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe in like southern Ontario, but still.
I remember when they accidentally misreported the weather today for here, and it said it was 126 degrees, and I was like, damn, I'm glad we're dead.
Yeah.
Good to know, I wasn't aware. Yeah, he kind of gives a half-hearty, kind of forced to laugh. Well, why don't you run along? You have your chores to do, don't you? I just got done with them. I was allowed out. Well, go play along, Edith. Okay. She looks at you, Attie. Gives you a little pet, if allowable.
Hmm.
You take
Very
good care of
allowable in
him.
this moment.
Very allowable. Take good care of him. He's liable to get himself bedridden. Actually, maybe don't. That would be a good idea. She whispers to you.
Attie will bow her head. Just ambiguous answer.
Ambiguous.
She'll nudge her along to go play.
She'll run along. I swear that girl picks the worst moments to show up. Very curious all the time.
Attie kind of paces a bit from just in the like little vicinity. As she also tries to like think through the impossible task they've been given.
You shouldn't strain yourself too much. This is a... If things go wrong, I'm certain we can count on you for then, but... for now, I know the Reeve and Gerson are considering stuff, along with the other council members. Randall, I'm certain we'll be able to figure out something. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out something. I have the grueling task of, if things are not looking up anytime soon, of having to inform the townsfolk, the villagers. The worst thing that could happen is that we don't have grain, we don't have children, and we don't have the festival.
The children won't be safe near the front lines. But they won't be safe here either if we don't have tribute for the festival.
I mean, it's not so bad. I'm sure they said behind the front lines. It's places they've already taken. I'm sure it's perfectly fine.
Attie looks very unpersuaded.
Who knows? It might be good for them if things go that way.
Gonna smack you.
Yeah. It's too early to go
He's-
justifying it.
The man is on his. He's fried.
Okay, we're gonna smack him.
Fair.
Take yourself inside. Warm
Yeah.
up. And think about what we're going to do.
Got to figure out how we're going to get this tribute. Not to mention the fairies. Sure. Oh God! All right, I'm going to make myself some soup, and I'm not going to think about it for a little bit. Kind of.
Attie will trot back into the garden.
You trot away, you turn around, man has a hand outreach where your head was, but you've already turned around without realizing it, and he
Oh,
just has this
buddy.
awkward moment of being left hanging, and just like curls up his fingers and just puts it back to his side, he looks down, just nods to himself, then gets up.
No pass for him. Not until he figures out how to save the children.
As yeah, he'll head inside. And is there anything in particular you wish to do?
She's going to go hang at Falkland's tree.
Okay. You gonna try to talk to Falkland?
Yeah.
Okay. I say yeah, you hang at Falkland's tree. Falkland, as his usual self, appears randomly somewhere adjacent to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
As he looks pretty much this time at eye level to you, as he's like kind of just sitting under the tree.
Ah. Okay.
Well, what can I do for you today, Attie?
She'll bow her head a little bit. She's like polite greeting as she usually does for him, and plop her little butt down, and sit with her paws together. More trouble has come to the village.
So I've heard. Seems your human and your affairs are not going very well, are they?
No. There
Well, that's a shame.
isn't enough grain to go around for all that's
Hmm.
being demanded of us.
That is a shame. A very big shame.
The children can't go.
Well, a village would lose its lifeblood if its younglings are gone. Yearlings.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you thinking?
If they were not here, perhaps.
Move the children out.
Mm.
As you know, I can't guarantee their safety if they're outside the boundary.
She sighs. Her tail
I'm
does, like one of her tails does like a solemn little flop.
It is how it is. My power extends as far as it does because of the people's faith.
If we
Unfortunately, that has been dwindling. But as long as there are people, there is some amount of faith as they choose it. You should
But if
know
we-
best of yourself. After all, you and Adelaide had to come here from the outside. I'm certain you are aware of how ferocious the world is outside the borders.
Mhm. Would you... if we deny them their tribute, they would try to take the children by force.
As it seems, yes.
Could you help protect them if we were to try to keep them here?
Could I? It's possible. How would you want me to? Is the question. And how, may I ask, will you provide me the incentive to? As I am aware, you have yet to provide our share tribute. I'm certain
She
you've
shuffles
had,
her paws a little bit.
you've had quite the endearing encounter with my niece, but she's not a very patient woman.
Your niece?
Oh no! You know the cyclone lady we fought?
Ah. Hmm.
Oopsie.
Oh. Shit. Oh no.
Oh, you've gone pale! You've launched! That's an interesting one. I don't see dogs doing that very often. You don't have to worry. You didn't kill her. If you could have killed her that easily, well, then there would be issues, but my life would be in danger at that point. Oh, I would be terrified of you. No, you've merely dispersed her for a little bit.
No.
We're so fucked.
Your niece almost took that boy you're fond of,
Which one?
Dimitri.
Damn.
Oh, yes, him. Good eye. No, it's no wonder why she went after him out of everyone, I suppose, if he was out there. Anyone would want a taste of that morsel.
Leave me alone.
See, this man is the most reasonable of the Grain Spirits.
Still the green spirit.
Do you understand how much a fairy, especially a fairy midwife or wife, would want to kidnap a human child with the ability to see their kind?
This is. I can't believe we're getting taxed by the IRS twice.
You always were, you just didn't even think about it. To be honest, you're getting taxed 3 times because the church is taxing you too.
No wonder Gerson's about to have a heart attack.
It's unfortunate, really. I mean, about the situation, yeah. It's unfortunate that he is, as far as I'm aware, not interested in becoming anything like a priest, or what do you call it nowadays? He would have
Tilts her head.
one of the very few requirements to become a, I suppose whatever Father Magnus is attempting to become right now, that he is failing at fulfilling the role of the previous elder before his passage. Man couldn't see the Grain Spirits either, but he did have more faith. I swear, ever since your war started, it seems situations have been deteriorating over time.
Attie has a very like you're preaching to the choir kind of look at the the very aware probably of her opinion of the war. But
Oh, I'm certain Adelaide is fine. She is a strong woman.
Well, a strong woman can't fight a war by herself.
No, very much not. I would not be able to expect a single human to stop a rapid from its course. They would be torn asunder and drowned. Now, a group of strong women is a different story. Eventually, enough bodies will be able to stop it and build a dam.
Attie doesn't like this metaphor.
You, you started off so well, man.
You're dealing with a fucking fae. Come on.
Yeah.
So ask him why he wouldn't talk to Johan. I'm kidding.
If you wish, it's on the table.
Who was with? It was Johan and who?
Dimitri.
And Dimitri. Okay. She would be more interested in. Why wouldn't you show yourself to the boy?
Why do you not talk to people most of the time?
Because I don't want to.
Because I don't want to. Is there a particular reason why you don't want to? Have you ever thought about that? What is the reason why we don't do the things we desire? That others desire of us? I could make an assumption and say it's because you're shy as a button. Shy as a lamb. And unfortunately, that's one of the many reasons why you cannot become a priest for me. As much as I favor you. Though it would be hysterical to see a dog shepherd priest instead of Magnus in charge. That would be funny. I'm sure it would at least round up more people than he does.
Novelty, yes.
I just mean you're a very good shepherd. You wound up so many
Physically moving
lambs.
people is easier than persuading them to move.
Yes. It is easier to physically move someone than persuade them. That is why I don't show myself. It is simply easier not to. Because, much like you, I have my own reasons. Now, if he provided a proper tribute, I may consider. It's kind of the situation, you know. Do you go up to the king of your country and demand them to listen to you? Without any introduction, celebratory gestures and such. As I recall, you all have a tradition of bestowing gifts and lavish leisure onto your kings. Now, I don't need that. It's a courtesy.
Johan provide something? He tried, at least?
I don't believe so.
I thought he took some of his own, grain and offered it.
I don't remember. But
thought I
on
did.
top of that,
Sorry.
on top of that, I do not tend to get mixed up in human affairs for human sakes. When it comes to the matter of protecting you against nature and its monstrosities out there in the wilderness, that is one matter. That is the promise I made when I protected this place, when I took up the mantle of Domain Lord. But I have a policy of not getting mixed up in human affairs. Not becoming too attached, we'll say. It's wonderful to see you all frolic around and go about your merry business in life. But eventually every sheep will pass. And if I get too attached to any single one, it would be, well, maddening, I suppose. I do have my preferable ones, but this village has not always been comprised of the same people, you know.
Yes.
After all, before Martig's time, or Meinhardt, this village was infested by drakes without any amount of faith left in it. And you have to imagine what existed before that. If it so happens that war tears this place apart, that would be a travesty. But if it takes and leaves the remaining behind, then it will recuperate. Now, if you wish for my services on protecting your children, moving them somewhere else for the sake of just moving them, I can agree to that. That's fine enough. But I will need something in return.
Something more than the grain?
Sorry, someone walked in. What?
Something more than the grain?
I need faith. Let's be honest. Magnus is not going to cut it. I need a new priest. And this isn't just a I desire situation. This is I require. If you wish to use my powers, I must have them restored to a proper degree. I cannot touch anything outside of here. I am bound. And my domain, while large because of the number of people here, is shrinking.
Mm-hmm.
At least with the previous elder, they held respect for the domain and the spirits. They were of the old faith. Sure, they existed in part with the new, but they did their part. I need someone with the second sight who can converse with me. And I need them to accept becoming a priest. And I need someone who is decently good at shepherding people. It doesn't have to be an immediate thing. It can be a promise. But I need a candidate.
He nods.
I need it to be an agreement. So if you can find someone like that, who is willing and who will bestow tribute, then I shall make an exception to my policy.
I will search.
Good. And as for our tributes, 10% isn't much, especially compared to what they asked for. If worse comes to worse, you can stiff them.
I would rather
Take from
pay
the church's
tribute to you.
coffers. I shall be awaiting.
She'll
as
bow her head.
he
and-
will depart.
I wonder how much he knows about Johan's plan.
What was that?
I wonder how much the Domain Lord has already kind of eavesdropped on the plan.
As we'll go ahead and cut away, unless Attie has anything particular she wishes to do or start preparing for.
You can just slide away for the moment.
Slide away back to Johan as he meets up with the Volker. Volker, you're in. Yeah, I say that it's about 8 o'clock. You're probably. What would you be doing right now, Chris?
I was trying to think. Thought process is it is probably heating up the forges probably. Yeah, because I probably would have had them been cleaned, so they're being heated up now.
Gotcha. You're heating up the forges. The kids are. I say they probably have breakfast at this point. They're getting work done.
Breakfast, if not cleaning up, because I probably have them do the cleaning.
Gotcha. And you hear a knock upon the door. Would Johan just walk in with the bell ring because of the shop?
If the shop's not open, he would wait. But if it's like technically open for business, then he'd walk in.
Would it be technically open for business, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'd walk in. Which case, you hear the bell ring from the front door.
Volker, are you here?
Yeah. Just give me a minute. And you'll hear like the heavy sound of metal closing. And then the door opens. Or did you walk in?
Walked in because business was open?
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, then you hear the sound of the heavy metal as I walk to the front.
Keep things short. There was something fey that popped up in the woods last night. And there seems to be a dwarven lock on it. Given your expertise, I wanted you to take a look at it.
Okay. Sorry. There's just a random dwarven lock in the middle of the woods? Like...
Is Chris quiet for anyone else?
Sorry.
A little bit, but...
I'm a little
okay.
quiet, but I think it's my voice is just not as strong this day.
Yeah, you are a little bit stuffy.
I need to turn down the music a little bit because I can hear you over it.
That's on me. So just a random dwarven lock in the woods?
No, there's like a pocket where this meadow's at. The lock is on a gate. And there.
Oh.
Fable shit.
Okay. The reason we're interested in this, or are you just like getting kicks out of checking on this Fae stuff?
Well, I'm a forester now, so I should be checking it out for my job.
Oh, you actually got through with that. Oh, okay.
Additionally, he's gonna lower his voice. That merchant.
Yeah.
He's a bastard. And he showed up when he did. So he can either get more grain from us or take our kids.
What? Sorry. The first part I had a feeling that's what he was doing. That makes common sense of how you do that. Does he sell kids?
No. He said we can entrust our kids to him to farm on the new lands in the front near the Crusades. and then he wouldn't even take the taxes needed, which is absurd.
That's weird.
You guys
Second.
kind of have this conversation. You hear, well, excellent timing on my part, I suppose. You hear from the back footsteps as you see entering the room was Carl, not Claus, just to let you know. Carl, as he goes, wait, hold up. What did I just hear?
We think the merchant who's here for the tax purposefully waited until now so that he can either force more grain out of us or forcibly take you and the rest of the children.
I think we lost
With
the
the
music,
backing
by
of
the
the
way.
crowd.
When you say children, are you meaning the young, or just like
Wait, hold on.
adolescents?
Yeah, what are we talking about? Like, oh, how he's
And
how young?
probably between 10 to adulthood.
Kind of gives a look to you, Volker.
Just a puzzled look. It's like I can
This
understand.
was just dropped on us
like-
this morning. We're trying to figure out ways around it.
Fine, that's fine. Because like I can understand. Because heck, some of the kids would probably be interested in going off and on their own. No, but so young.
No, we think he's going to sell them to the kings, or at least their services.
Okay, so he is. Wait, isn't it? What?
He's
Is
basically
that illegal?
selling the services. No, selling the actual children. I believe yes.
Silver?
It's what Snak said, as far
Got
as
it.
you're aware.
Wanted to make sure if that was.
He's skirting the edges of the law by doing
Yeah,
this.
got it.
And
Got
by
it,
the
got it.
time we try to get anyone out to force him to force a what's the word I'm looking for? Appeal. He could either have killed us or be long gone.
Oh, he won't kill us because that'll actually be bad for him no matter what.
He could claim that we didn't pay tribute and he would be within his rights. to
Yes, but
force
then we
the
can't
tribute.
pay tribute in the future, and in turn, he actually loses out.
No, I think he could kill some of us though.
Some, yes, no, but I can't. But not
No,
all. 'cause
he-
then he would lose everything.
I mean, that is the big thing. We either starve. We starve, and there's not enough for us to work the fields next year. He takes the children, and we lose out on more there.
You guys hear a bull crashing from the behind you as Carl turns around and starts pushing. He's like, no, you guys get back to cleaning.
No, they deserve to hear this. Because I actually will need you to do a thing if worse comes to worse.
Of course.
What are they talking about? We're going to the front lines?
I can't do it physically myself, but I'll whistle to tell him to let him talk.
Close. My boy.
Dad?
We lost music, by the way.
So I haven't done it for a while.
I think the playlist ended.
Oh, the playlist did end. Hold
So
on.
that's funny. There we go.
It was only an hour. That's fair.
You
Oh yeah.
are aware of what me and Miss Rot talked about last night, correct?
Who's that too?
What? Sorry?
I said, who is that too?
Klaus.
Wilda.
Got it.
That
You said
gate.
something about the gate. Yeah, you were gonna let us come, I think.
That gate may lead somewhere away from here. Worse comes to
Okay.
worse. Want you all and Gerson to lead people through it.
You see Sam and Odo give a look to each other and then immediately high five. We're both hand high five. We're going on an adventure! Hell yeah!
This is an adventure to help save everyone in this town. So
We're gonna become heroes!
Everyone?
We're going to get as many people through as we can. But I need to get it open and get it scouted first, which is why I need you.
You know, that's a crazy plan. But,
It's the best one we have.
well, no, because it's stupid in multiple ways. Because, like, we don't know where it goes.
That's why I
And if we do this and
scouting it.
he is connected to the Lords of the Room, we're never going to be able to come back. Like, because we'll be technically treason for not doing a tithe and then
See,
running. So there's no coming back
No.
to this village.
there is one way, and that's the other part.
Okay.
We let the Domain Lord let the barrier fall after we get people through,
Okay.
and we claim we were forced out by the spirits.
Okay. You got only. Well, I mean, I guess that could work, but you got the problem of if you have everyone leave. Side note, Silver. Is the merchant in town or out of town?
He is in town.
Okay. Yeah, we can't have everyone leave. Because he's gonna notice everyone's gone.
I know, that's why a few of us will be staying behind.
You're also wanting to claim that we were forced out, but wouldn't that look like that was our fault? If it's by the spirits?
That is
Because,
correct.
as you know, tradition says we gotta pay the tribute to them. If we don't, then bad things are gonna happen.
And that's the merchant's fault.
Hmm.
We'll take some
Yeah.
spinning. But also, there's a second side effect if everything goes well. If we can spin that he took too much of our grain and we couldn't pay tithe, forced out by the spirits, looks really bad for him that an entire breadbasket village had to be abandoned because of him.
It'd be a stretch, and all varies on how much weight he has. You know what? We'll see where we go, because I hate to say this.
The issue is what
It
happens.
might just be ever to relocate if this other place is actually okay.
I know.
It's a lot of big ifs, honestly.
I know, and that's why we have to check.
It's better. I think it's worth
Can
exploring.
we pay to? I keep saying my brain keeps thinking tithe, but the
We'd have We'd have
tithe
to.
is right. Okay.
We'd have to buy other materials. He won't take a coin.
Do we have enough grain for the tithe? Tithe.
Would we have enough? I think the question is if we.
If you have enough, do you have enough to survive the upcoming winter to spring
Yes.
for new sowing? And then
Would the money that Gerson and everyone has be able to cover materials to get us through the winter?
it is quite possible. I think it would be, just without doing the math, I think it would be it would definitely be a big hit. And that doesn't
we would
stop
be
it from
doing,
happening
like,
again.
We'd be doing Great Depression like bread soups style of.
Yes.
Gotten to make this
It's
Not only
stuff
be
last.
doing a little bit better, but like it would definitely take a great toll on them.
And we would have to then expect this much next time, if not more.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I'm only saying this because we have to go look. Because if it's not good, then your plan kind of.
don't want this to
Fucking
be the
useless.
option, but I want to have it as an escape route.
But we're gonna look too, right? Because you promised we could go.
You did what?
Yeah, he promised us
Why do you-
yesterday.
Why do you keep promising these young ones they can do this?
Because then they would. They said they would yap to their parents if I didn't.
You sure it was a good idea to have this conversation in front of them because of that? Alright, none of you. A word out of any of you about this, okay? Zip.
This is for you guys. You understand why you can't say anything.
Because we'll get caught, and then there's
Yes.
not going to be an adventure.
Exactly.
It's just like avoiding the black hat.
Exactly.
Yeah!
Okay.
Jay was
What?
smart about this. We gotta tell him. We gotta let him know on
No.
this.
No.
Yeah,
I've already told his
he's
grand-
really good at coming up with plans, though.
Kids are so fucking
I've already
dumb.
told. I've already told his grandfather. His grandfather will probably tell him when it's time.
I'm just whispering with like, what's the black hat?
It's
All right, you
thing.
didn't. It's a thing. I'll explain it to you later.
It's a boogeyman thing.
Oh, like
Alright.
the Rock Eaters. Got it.
You boys keep.
Yeah, I remember.
I'll let you
those.
know how the
Forget
plan
them.
goes.
They are
We can have our
marching
adventure.
behind you as you're like turned around.
Oh boy. All right. If any of the mercenaries ask, we're going to go check on one of the pillars.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, Volker, I
You
don't
see,
want this to be.
Carl like grabbed both of them by the scruff of the neck. Claus is not participating in this, but like Sam and Oda are behind you, and Carl's like, "You sure you want them to come?
I don't, but how can I stop them?
I can just hold them
Easy.
here."
Yeah.
All right. You two, stay here. Keep working. When it's time for the
Oh.
adventure, I'll let you know.
This is no fair. This was not the agreement.
Yes.
Oh, look, boys.
This was before I found out about the merchant being probably a slave trader.
Look, boys. We're gonna get back to work. You're almost done with your preparations for the festival. But if we're going on an adventure, there might not be a festival. That's
Well,
not an
alright.
excuse.
We still might need them.
We might need them.
For the adventure. Not for us.
Yeah, the adventure. Oh, he kind of leans over to Volker. Do you want me to go ahead and repurpose some of the war sites?
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Get their attention drawn. Half of them make like an axe or like a dagger or something like that, and you can explain it away as for use in the adventure. If they start getting rowdy about it,
I'm making the thing I'm making, so I'll just say it's part of that.
that works.
Maybe I did not expect it, but it might actually come in handy. Alright. Alright, guys. Come on. Oh, he drags them away.
What did he
Uh,
make? Oh, okay, let's go before it gets too late and people start seeing us leave.
You guys head out. I'm gonna say a pretty good time to go on break right now. So I'll get
Okay.
switched over to intermission.
That's right.
I have to go check on a thing. I may be a little bit late.
That's fine. I gotta actually find dinner because I forgot to eat.
Yeah, same. So
I'll be back.
Alright. I am just kind of programming sheets as this is going on.
That's fair.
Cherry spells. It's okay. You don't have the most spells that I have to program. It's actually Devin again.
That's a oh yeah.
Fucking prepared casters.
I was about to say, but isn't it a paladin? So Tally wouldn't even have that many spells, would she?
Wouldn't have that many spells, but she can still prepare from the whole paladin spell list.
Oh, that makes sense. Because then, like, what she had, like, second level, maybe third level spells a lot.
Third level as of ninth.
Okay. So never mind. That is a fair share. I was thinking second for a second.
Alright, and then this will end. Not on next roll. There we go. Oh, this is a funny effect.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright, just dance with me all through the night, turn it out, close to you, I feel good, 'cause I just don't feel of you, give it to me, baby. Feel alright. I feel good. Just want you stuck with me, dance with me, giving me feel alright. I feel good on you, alright. Make a groove all night.
Okay.
Close your eyes, come to me, feel alright. Just don't feel me all
So, it goes.
I am here.
You're here.
I am here. I am not gone. Barton's sea salt caramels. They're okay.
Someone around. Expand. Background, Chris.
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit. Where's my? Hold on. Be right back.
Whispers falling silently drift on the wind, but I hear you on a journey. Now a memory fading from sight, but I see you unbroken. Promises we made so long ago. You're still here, unspoken. Requiem for a river of tears.
Play.
Flowing, winding toward eternal sea. And yet our hope remains. Guiding, lighting the way. No time for morning rises on a land reborn from the ashes. Beneath the heavens to the sunset, blood red skies tranquil after the storm. Blessed child.
I see.
All right.
And then if I make that 4. Oh, whoops. Okay. So that's how you do that. All right. Am I a silly guy? No, I'm not a silly guy. Well, I'm a somewhat silly guy, but not the kind of silly guy that I thought I would be to have done the thing that I thought I did, but I didn't actually do that thing. Yeah. And nobody will know what I'm talking about. Perfect.
What's up?
What?
I thought you said something.
No.
All right.
I don't say things.
I'm watching you, Shade.
Don't, that's weird. Well, that's triumphant as fuck. Like super triumphant as fuck. Indeed. Rest of the cherry spells are actually really easy to program in that they don't require programming.
I love it.
Just the early level ones. Now I should probably get I think it's the first and second level? Yeah.
Don't forget about the Umbermancy thing of like cantrips doing half on saves.
I know, I got that. You only have 2
Okay.
cantrips that actually do damage on saves.
Yeah. I just because they were separate from stuff.
I'm back.
I couldn't remember. Was this
Okay.
was there ever a part of the specialization about if they make the save re-rolling?
Yeah, that's level 3, and then you subtract the Umbermancer level from the thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's why we got you up to level 3.
Okay, I couldn't remember because I didn't read 4, so it's like, was that 4? Should I've gotten 4?
Yeah.
Silver's still making food.
You just got
Probably.
that too.
I'm right here.
Okay. Oh, neat.
We had like a thing of cheese and pretzels that they were opening up, but we don't. Our can opener is broken, so they bought military grade ones, and took a little bit to open it.
Oh. Military
Well, not
grade
military
cans
grade,
or
but like military-
grade- Mm.
Military grade cans.
Yeah,
They're
beat you
packed-
over the head
packed
with
in.
my military grade can of beans.
Bean.
Yeah, I just got in from walking the dog, so. And I had it ready after.
Hey, I know this song.
What? No.
Wait a
Go-
minute.
Cove knows the song.
Cub knows this song too. Oh, is this in 14?
I'd be surprised.
I would.
There's
This is
not
probably near.
there's not much
No,
Dragon Guard
actually.
content.
Striking Guard 3.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
They could-
Drakengard.
They could totally share a
they don't.
There's
Okay.
several soundtracks that are like basically repurposed into Nier soundtracks later.
They have
composer.
like it's the same composer, but different sounds. Well, or like different melodies and stuff. There's no shared tracks.
I have never played a Drakengard game.
Silver's
Good.
played more than I have.
What do you mean good? I will
Hold
play
up.
them eventually.
Some of the
more
early
Drakengard
ones are a little
games that I
scuffy.
have. By virtue
Dragon
of I
Guard
have-
games are designed for people who hate themselves.
Fitting.
That's why I played it.
And you felt good about yourself, so you took a break, and then you
No.
started up.
I was like, I'm here to suffer.
See, if you really were here to suffer, you'd play too.
No, I'm here to suffer, not have a pointless time.
Just here to suffer, not waste time. Just gonna go ahead and put all of the remaining Umbermancy spells onto Cherry's list for preparing.
I really picked the ones I gave a shit about.
Alright, boat's up. Forever's back.
Because, like, sure, she uses Umbermancy, but there's, like, a lot of Umbermancy that are just not, like... are a little too I'm the big boss.
I was about to say, are there more Umbermancies than Cherry has spells as a joke? And I went, absolutely not.
No. She could fill... She has...
That
She
was a stupid
even
question I
if
had.
she took all of the Umbermancies, she would still have to grab, like, about half as many spells. But the point there's, like, a bunch of them that I'm like, I don't think Cherry would even take this. This is just a little too...
Evil.
A little too evil.
Almost like it's
Like-
evil magic that you should give your BBEGs and shit.
Yeah. Like,
You're proposing something?
I can never get over the one that is like,
Aw shit,
Hey,
it's
turn it-
Nicholas off the tightrope with the metal metal Umbermancy chair.
I just can never get over the fact that it's like, turn this thing into a demon. It still could kill you.
Yeah, it's just the same as summon Volgura.
Yeah, I know. It just.
But you can make Volker Busters out of that one.
You still have to kill it.
Yeah.
I had, for legal reasons, I had to rename that.
Volgura Busters. It was funny alliteration, but I understand. Now you can. Now you have to shorten it to just Ball Busters.
Yes.
BAL Busters.
No, B-A... No, wait.
BBL Busters?
No, I was gonna go B-A-A-L, and it's like, wait, no. That's also copyrighted.
Ball.
That would actually be Bal.
Bal Busters.
Because
Gal.
Ball
Bal.
the god has an H in it.
The
That's true.
Bal Busters. The gal pal's best friend. I don't know where I was checking that. I had it. It was gonna be clever.
BHAAL.
Family name.
Yeah.
I hate how when I type in BAL Ball and Wonder Worlds pops up first, and then Baldur's Gate.
Ah,
There's
yes.
Balatro.
Ah, yes. Praise Ball Dur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Praise Balatro. So what are they named now, then?
Good question. I don't want to open
Good
the document to
question.
find that out.
I'll have to figure it out.
I'm already annoyed at myself for writing Goreblade the way that I did, mostly for the Fantasy Grounds import.
Having to import your own spells into Fantasy Grounds.
It would
Are you ready
would've
for the
been-
Gorb Blade?
It'd honestly just be easier to make it an item instead of like programming it.
Yeah. Would have been really interesting to take Goreblade just to give to other people, being like, this was someone's kidney.
Oh, yeah.
I think when I was reading through it, I went.
Here's
I
a
went,
hand grenade.
Isn't that the one that
Spleen blade.
Yeah.
Isn't that the thing that's inspired from Noah's
Right,
Brothers,
you
I
make
think?
kidney fisticuffs, and it's kidney punching.
Uh,
I was gonna say rib dagger, rib dagger, rib dagger.
See, the thought is that you like rip
Pelvis
up the
breaker!
spine, but I didn't necessarily specify like what
You
body
didn't
part.
specify spine.
I didn't specify.
Just like how
spine.
monk weapons are any piece of the anatomy.
Yep. I just the idea of just taking out a man's ribs and just being like dagger, 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 dagger.
If you between the ribs gets a new meaning.
isn't that inspired by Noah's brother turning one of the flaming fists into a blade?
I feel like it's not the inspiration, but I did think about it when he made the spell.
That's what I say. I entirely thought it was from Chainsaw Man.
You
He
think I
doesn't
would make
know
a
Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Man.
Man reference?
I thought Silver made it. Truth be told,
I didn't make it, no.
I didn't know who made it.
I'm the only.
Fucking posted it, man.
I'm like the only one that writes Umbermancy spells. Not
That's fair.
counting.
I
not
I
counting-
wrote 3 Umbermancy spells. Give me credit.
I wrote one.
I don't remember
It's still
which
not
ones. I'll
done.
be honest.
Disruptive Resonance.
That
That's one
one's
of mine.
not an Umbermancy spell.
Oh, did you not make it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a mean enough effect to be an Umbermancy spell.
I don't remember if Phlebotomize was or not. Oh, well.
That one
no,
is.
the blood spells were not.
Okay.
Oh, it just is a spell from that, but it's not an Umbermancy. Got it.
Yeah,
That
not
was
all
it.
Umbermancy spells are Umbermancy spells.
I have like one, maybe a second one.
Just because magic is evil doesn't make it Umbermancy.
Fair enough.
Just
Got
because
magic
you
like
evil
that.
doesn't make you the dark type.
What's the
I mean,
what's the backlash DC for Umbral Calamity?
I don't know.
oh no, I didn't.
Ah, Sid
I
had
haven't- I haven't
returned.
gotten there.
Yeah, and I checked the box.
You did check the box. That's how I knew.
Check
Everyone
the box,
is
box
back.
checker.
Also,
Check the
if,
box checker.
also if there's DCs, then it tends to be your spell save DC. So what's your spell save DC, dumbass?
No, I'm asking the corruption DC.
Gotcha.
Oh, 19,
Yeah.
10 plus spell level.
Just 19? Okay.
But also you can make those saving throws 9 times a day. So yeah,
What happens
that's
if you
not.
make them after the 9?
You don't. You
You don't.
you make
fucking
them.
explode into viscera and ribs.
You only make them
Oh,
up to your
and
maximum
ribs.
spell level.
And ribs.
And then you just
Baby back,
unseat
baby
them,
back,
or do
baby
you
back
unfail them?
ribs.
You just don't make them.
Wow.
Alright, well,
Good stuff.
if... I was gonna say, if everyone's ready, we will get back to it, I think.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, Area of the Soul was next. Oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch us back playlist to... I think Tension is probably the one we were on before, and it's probably fitting. I've lost it. I've lost my tension.
Give me 1 second. I need to show off something.
Okay, let's see it. Better be cool.
Give me a second.
Oh. No. I mean, I guess that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
Congratulations,
Cats around me this
Gerson
minute.
gets to survive another day. Thank Prixel.
Prixel.
Oh, Pixel, you hear that? Gerson gets to survive. Thank you.
I thought you wanted him to die.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
later,
yeah,
at a good moment.
Yeah, at a good moment, not of like a impulse heart attack.
Oh,
Yeah. We gotta maximize the parental death trauma.
It's true. We have to. Jay has to be extremely traumatized whenever Gerson dies. Like, imagine, like, calling it right now. They're gonna, we're gonna be going through that door, and Gerson's just gonna have a fucking sword through his chest.
Just half of Gerson makes it. Just the half with the money.
He just gets no. I'm betting on him getting. I'm betting on Gerson getting impaled, okay?
That's fair.
Well, you're betting. You better not be betting high because apparently you're losing that in the doorway.
Well, no.
Yeah, you gotta pay
As in
that-
the
that-
money
Half
is
of
the
the
thing
money
that makes it
makes
through.
it
Yeah. I got what you're throwing.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
The kids.
I'm gonna confirm
the
vote
money
if
makes it for
we,
the kids.
are we back off break? Should
I think so.
are we on?
Yeah.
I got a phone. What am I asking for?
Oh, there's been no.
We're off break.
Okay.
We're off break.
Oh my god. Oh, I gotta reload it. I was gonna say,
But, you know,
oh my
I'm glad-
god, I got congratulated for being a deviant.
Yay!
There's a deviant art count thing. Anyways.
So,
So
I'm
old,
glad
I don't use it.
Johan is looking as crazy as he feels.
Let's see what Johan's feeling. You know, for some reason I thought it was Gerson you said, and I was going to go, let's see what Gerson's feeling. Gerson, how are you feeling?
Gerson, I'm not gonna lie, I just assumed he was standing in the standing where we left off whenever we cut away. Just waiting for like someone to come up to him so that he could give them a quest.
Yeah.
But no,
I need
he's
you to help
probably
my
going-
grandson.
Help!
I need you to help my grandson.
danger!
I need you to help my grandson. He's in. I need you. He's in danger. Thank you.
What that?
So
Go
he's
listen to
going
old man flight. Full thing through. Okay.
He is going to go back home and he is going to tell his daughter.
What do you like to tell Shirley?
Firstly, he is going to make sure that Jay is not within any, and I mean any sort of listening distance.
Damn, you wanted him in the house, now you want him out of the house?
No. If he's in the house, he's making sure he's staying in, like peeping, trying to make sure that Jay is not disobeying being grounded, because he is still grounded.
Yeah, he's still grounded. He's obeying being grounded.
Okay, since he's obeying being grounded and he's staying in his room board, we're gonna take this conversation outside.
Okay. Which side of the house?
Why do you ask that?
Which side of the house are you taking outside on?
The one that's not next to Jay's room.
Okay.
Why? Why?
No
What's
reason.
up there?
He's in your walls.
No reason.
It's in your balls.
Jay's in your walls.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to my notes so I remember my my daughter's name.
Shelly?
Shelly. Yes.
You gave it to me and I've had to write it like 4 times and I've remembered it because of that.
All right, Shelly. This is. You know how I had that meeting.
Yeah, you left early. Was it important? Was there anything we should know about the upcoming harvest, or I imagine you just wanted confirmation about things?
Gerson
Kind
looks
of
like
rubbing hands together, or rubbing hands.
Gerson looks like what's the best way for me to put this? He looks like he shit himself. Like, let's just be real.
Oh, she was already anxious. She's now very anxious. She can read the room, and it's making her stressed.
Hear
It's
some
not.
noises.
It's not good news.
Is it about William?
William? Wait, no.
Oh.
No. Ed. No. Still no news about that.
Okay, thank my stars and lights.
Ed's.
He's going to look around. I'm gonna make an old man perception check.
Yeah, go ahead, make an old man perception check.
Just to see if there's anyone around. Oh
Fuck.
shit!
I did give you that, I think. The proficiency in that one.
My old man years
You
still work.
okay? You are looking around, and you hear you hear inside the house the floorboard by the stairs creak.
Let's go on a walk.
Okay. As you guys walk away a little bit. He said that he could hear a mouse in the house anywhere it creaked. It squeaked. He wasn't
And I
lying.
was correct. I was correct. Anyways, to make sure that Jay is not listening, because God knows we do not need him blabbing about whatever the fuck is going on.
He wouldn't
So-
laugh. He's not like the others.
No, yes, the fuck he would. So, going
He's gonna
back.
blab to the people who don't need to know.
I
You
wanted
both
to be
lose
out
friends.
out of Jay's ears before saying this, but they are requiring an extra tribute, or
An extra tribute.
yes, that's on top of what we have yet to offer the grain spirits.
For the festival? Or for... Oh, the merchant.
He is going to solemnly nod.
How much?
How much was it, God? It's been a month.
I mean,
From what
technically
they were
correct.
expecting.
It's been a year, you know.
Yeah, it's been a year. That was last year, you know.
That was last year. You know what? I did write it down, I think.
Like, what was the additional on top is what I think.
Let me see. Oh, wait. Did I notepad that? Did I notepad it? I thought I put it back in here. I'm pretty sure I said, like, 30%. Like 30, 40 or something.
It
like
was
that.
outrageous, that's for sure.
It was outrageous. It was like 70% of like total taxation with everything together, basically after it. You were like at a solid like 40 something. Or I don't even know
Was
that.
a 30% increase.
Hands were like up by face. Hands have dropped to the side, mouth open. As she just stumbles
Oh, you okay?
and she falls to her knees. Oh my god. Are you gonna be able to pay that, Father? You're gonna be able to, yeah. Right? Yeah.
It's not about pay. Believe me, if I could pay them with money, I would.
Oh no. Oh. I'm an idiot. I packed up the grains for you to take to market.
No, this is not your
Oh.
fault, sweetie. You couldn't have known this would have happened. You couldn't have known that scum
I was
fuck of a
preparing
person-
for the winter. If I known.
Shelly, it is not your fault.
Just hand over mouth, tears welling up.
There, baby. Come on. We'll figure something out. The plan is tentative at the moment, but we couldn't have let Jay know about this, because
I would have tried something. I don't know what you would have tried. You would have probably marched up to them.
yeah. Do you want to... There was something else that they mentioned, that if we could not provide in crane.
There's an alternative? Oh,
It's not an alternative. It's not.
no? What do they want? The horses? The cows?
Gerson is gritting his teeth.
More
I don't want the barn, do
able-bodied
they?
soldiers.
She's like grabbing, like I imagine you were helping her up and like landing her shoulder. She's like grabbing her arm as she just collapses onto her knees again, looking up at you in disbelief. No. No, 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 no. No, Father, no.
Gerson is trying to hold it together.
I got
Oh,
it.
they already took William.
We have a plan in the works, but things will change around here, whatever happens.
Like,
Okay.
I would, really quick too, I would say Johan, he believes in the plan, but like what Volker brought up would probably have been apparent that like there are a lot of big ifs in this plan.
That was unfortunately after your conversation with Gerson.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, this was after the conversation with Gerson. It's definitely very
Gerson's got like
Gerson's
placing has it in his
full
mind
trust
right
on you.
now. Yeah.
like I'm being completely real. He's placing full trust in you to think of something because he doesn't know what to do.
Okay.
Trust me. Johan has a plan.
Is it? And you think it's gonna work?
It has to.
Okay. I'll believe in you if you trust him.
I trust him very much.
Can't just keep Jay here. Just in case. Maybe we can send him to a relative or something.
You know he's gonna question what's happening.
I know. It's not fair, Father. It's just not fair.
It really isn't. Believe me, if I... If I could have thrown money at the problem to make it go away, it... I would have done so.
Okay.
You know where the lockbox is, right?
You keep it in your room, don't you? Under the bed?
In the room, under the bed. Well, not under the bed, inside the bed, in the corner of the sheets.
Oh, you moved it from the floorboards. Okay.
Yeah, Jay kept trying to get into it.
Kept hearing the squeaky floorboards.
Yeah. These ears are good for something.
Okay. If it doesn't go right, then I'll get the lockbox. I'll take Jay. I'll take Mew.
Yep. You leave me. Your old father is, a little bit past his expiration date, if you ask me.
No, Father.
Oh, trust me, I don't think anything's gonna happen, but you never know.
Whatever this plan is of yours, I just hope it doesn't end badly. I just hope everything goes well.
Well, Oh God. Oh gosh,
Father?
all the. I thought I could hold in the anxiety. Ooh, I feel nauseous. Oh goodness gracious.
Pats you on the back.
Oh God, my dick's mercy. Oh goodness.
Okay, let's get you back to the house, okay? We'll get you something to drink.
Yeah.
Question. Are there any like any signs of the child?
Would you like to make a new perception check, or would you like to use your passive?
My passive is 14.
14. That's not a bad passive.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know about that.
I mean, average is gonna be 14 anyways. So fuck it. 15. One of them passive.
One more. You take a look around, see if there's a child nearby. I'll make a new roll too. Okay. Oh, through the D12 by accident. I forget that I have the setting on where it where I don't have to throw in the chat, so I rolled a maximum result in a D12 for a moment. All right. Well, hey, we'll say that bolts well enough for what this one is. You take a look around though, and you don't see a child around.
But you roll a die, so the child's there. Or it could be a phantom child. Phantom child.
It could be a phantom child, you know.
Oh,
Who knows
hi.
what spirits are walking about.
Oh, hi. I'm Dimitri.
Oh, hi. Hi, I'm on my way to teachers. Hi.
Well, and we go back to the house.
Go back to the house. Okay.
And then as soon as we get back to the house, like,
Jay!
Mhm.
Jay!
Yeah, coming. Trot. Yeah, Gramps?
What do you say we go out to the market? Just you and me.
The market? 2 days in a row?
Yeah,
Oh boy!
little treat for me. Why not?
What's the occasion?
We had a really good harvest!
Shelly is turned around, trying not to look. Wow! That means we're gonna probably have a really good time at the competition too if we had a good harvest. Soil quality, you know?
Yeah.
I better check on the peppers again. Runs out the back door. Pats you on the back, has a hand over her own mouth. Trot. You hear a sound shuffling back towards the house. Peppers look good. You okay, Gramps?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Allergies.
Wow, both of you must have them. You're both not looking great. Maybe I should buy you guys some medicine while we're out.
That would be good. Alright. I'm on.
and he's gonna take him to market and definitely try to keep him distracted for the entire day, so that he doesn't question why why something was happening.
Alrighty. Yeah. So you're taking him out to market. As I say, we're gonna go back to Dimitri real quick. We haven't seen him, the boy, in a moment. As he is. Hi, I'm Dimitri. As you're heading out to go find your teacher, probably in the forest.
Mhm.
Okay.
My name's Dimitri. You can call me Dim. Wait.
You can call me Dim. Wait. I want to catch that. Anyway.
Hi, I'm Dimitri.
Who turned out the lights?
Right.
It's so dark in here. Anyway. Is this what my head looks like? Anyway, we're gonna go. You head out. You see, as you're kind of like walking through the woods, you see your teacher out in her little garden with a sickle, kind of just collecting some herbs and stuff. As ears twitch, looks up and sees you. Oh, I thought I heard a more jolly than normal kid. What's up?
There's
Maybe not?
There's things I should mention.
Who's having a kid? Where do I need to go?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, not midwife duty is good. No calves?
There was a meeting today,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and
They don't expect me to have to do more work for them, do they, for the upcoming stuff? I know you guys already did the Boundary Stone things and all. Always so
mercenary
cautious.
was asking for a larger harvest.
Blink, blink, blink. Oh, okay.
And if we can't pay it, then then he's asking for us
Shakes head. What?
kids.
What?
Everyone looked worried.
I was going to ask you to come inside and we can talk about it, but okay then. Wow, that. Let's go inside.
Okay.
She'll shuffle you in. All right. What exactly happened?
Dimitri will generally explain effectively the facts that he can remember.
Mm-hmm.
He knows the facts. He just
knows the
doesn't
facts.
understand.
Doesn't understand the facts.
Hi, I'm Dim.
She takes the moment. Kind of like was going to sit, is standing, kind of messing with a chair, kind of like fiddling with it. You see her looking at the chair for a moment, grasp it, and then shake her head as she lets go.
She's about to throw a chair.
This chair.
I'll be right back.
This chair.
Okay.
She calmly gets up and walks out the door. And this door slams behind her. And you hear a thud outside, a very large thud. And then the house shakes. And then
I
the
feel
door
like-
opens, she walks back in.
I feel like I've heard that before. This is not new.
She walks back in. Can you cover your ears for a moment?
Okay. He will do so.
Okay, anyways. I'm not gonna fucking do that. You cover your ears, and you hear a few words, but you don't know what they are. And then she walks back up to you and unclasps your ears. All right. Fucking bastard. Okay.
Oh,
Do you know exactly like what you just heard is about?
it's we're being given an ultimatum.
You know what an ultimatum is, right?
It's either we do this or this.
Yes. And you do understand what the ultimatum is, right?
It means that, well, the village will lose its children, and, well, I mean, it doesn't sound very good.
No, it's not very good. You do realize that you're a part of that, right? Probably.
Dimitri will nod, kind of recalling the horrified look on his dad's face.
Right. So, I need you to understand this, right? And this is going to be, I think, a big part of what I should be teaching you at this point. Because there's a lot that I wish that I wouldn't have to do. But it looks like we're coming to that situation. Skip that. I was like,
Too
what the
jazzy.
fuck? It's Persona 3.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, I should probably explain to you a few things.
Okay.
She takes a seat and kind of like looks down, then looks at you. So you know there's a war going on, right?
Mm-hmm. A lot of people
You know
went away
what
because
people
of
have
it.
to. Yeah. You do know that some of those people won't be coming back.
Mm-hmm.
They're asking you to do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that's something you should have to do.
I don't even really understand why there's a war happening.
Have you ever... Oh, no, that's a dumb question. I don't think you have.
I haven't done a lot of things.
I was gonna ask, have you ever been mad at someone?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's put it different ways. Has there been anything that's ever made you a little bit upset? It doesn't have to be big, just, something.
Thinks for a moment while the shade goes and finds a name real quick. Trying to remember.
She's kind of like sitting there. She's just resting her head on her hand, just kind of at a table, I think.
So is he, real quick, in general conversation, is he supposed to refer to him as Loose Legs or as by his name, like his actual name?
Full title.
Oh, so it's like a
Leonard Loose Legs.
Leonard Loose Legs? Okay.
Yeah.
So in this case it would just be Leonard, I guess. I mean, Leonard moved something to a different room, and that made me kind of upset because I had to move it back. But
Okay.
he was just cleaning, so I mean.
Oh, okay. Well, imagine Leonard didn't give it back. Imagine that it was something that you needed to move back, or you wanted to move back. That would be an issue, right?
It would feel unfair.
Well, sometimes people do that, and sometimes a lot of people don't like it. And then they want it back, but the other people give it back to them. So then they fight because they want it back. You know how you kids sometimes, I don't know exactly what you all get into, but I imagine you guys probably have situations like that when you play. Or one of you probably got something and everyone wanted it back, or wanted it and you didn't share, something to that degree. Or, well, it's kind of like that, though. It's kind of like if someone took something, they didn't give it back, and that made some other people upset, and they wanted it back. And it felt unfair to them. Some cases, there are some things people took that couldn't be given back. And that made people really upset. And they couldn't do anything about it. Imagine being really upset for a long time and not being able to do anything about it.
That doesn't sound nice.
No. That's kind of why everything's happening. She kind of looks a bit morose. She kind of recounts this. Some people learn to let it go, but it's just too much for them. They gotta figure out another way to let it out. Maybe sometimes they want to hurt other people to make them feel how they feel. To them, that's kind of fair. Because they weren't allowed to express it a different way. In this case, though, the reason this is happening is because, it could be a lot of reasons, but the reason why it's probably happening is because someone likes that kind of thing, because it gives them stuff. They get things out of it. It'd be pretty neat if you just, because I guess if something happening, you got to get a lot of things out of it. That's kind of what this is. It's because they need it, but that's why we give tribute, because people need things. But in this case, someone's taking advantage of it. To get things themselves. That's unfair, you would imagine, right?
Mm-hmm.
But because of a piece of paper they have, they're basically told that they can do it. If it's deemed necessary enough to get the people who needed that stuff their things. It's kind of unfair, but it is how it is. It shouldn't be. And that's probably why Dieter sent you to me. So now we gotta figure out how to have enough things to give. Or at least how to get around it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you have only so much of something and someone wants more of it, what do you think you can do in order to appease that?
Make more?
We could make more. But the issue is that we don't have enough time to just make more, right?
We only have
It takes
a week.
time to make stuff. Yeah, we got a week. If we could make more, that would change things. Then we could make more and give it to them. But we don't have that option. So, what else could we do? If they want something and they can't have it, What do you think they would do?
Dimitri will shake his head.
Well, as I see it, we don't have the ability to just make more. It would be really neat if we could. Well, I mean, maybe, but I'd rather not. We could convince them that it's not worthwhile, or that they shouldn't want it, perhaps. Maybe what they want would be bad for them. That's our idea.
It felt like that's exactly what was being said in the meeting, though. And even despite the fact that no one there liked it, he was still gonna do it. Or would still...
That's the same thing as what causes war. Sometimes people do things and other people don't like it. If we try to do something about it to stop them, it would mean other people would get hurt. We could stop them now, but it would mean someone else gets hurt later.
Poor Dimitri, man. He doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand, yeah. Well, there is a solution or two I have in mind. I don't like them, though. Because I would have to ask a lot of you.
Of me?
We both have certain talents that are... Well, we're not sure quite where your talents are going to evolve yet, but I have a talent for providing things for people, we'll say. It's the reason why people ask so many things for me. We could use our unique talents, though, to ask help of our neighbors. Our good neighbors. But we have to give something in return.
The nearby villages, or
the fairies.
Oh, okay.
They don't like being called fairies, so we have to use other words for them.
Okay. Where do we start there then?
Well,
The numbers, Mason.
the numbers, Mason. The numbers. And she's kind of mulling this over. You guys, you would see from behind her, kind of looking out the window, Johan and Volker kind of walking through the forest.
Yo, huh, the forest just left for me. Sorry.
Yeah. You see them both walking through the forest as she's kind of thinking this over.
Oh.
Hmm?
What are they doing here?
Bill? Kind of turns around. Well,
Getting up to business?
get out of the business. Maybe they are thinking the same thing we're thinking and trying to find out a solution. It's easier to come up with something when you think with more people, right? Maybe they can think of something you can. I'll tell you more about it after. Come on.
Okay.
As you guys are walking through the forest heading up to where the meadow is, it's not that far away from where you are. As you hear from behind you footsteps and hollering. Hey, wait up!
Has the hand on his axe handle, but upon realizing it's Wilda, he'll take his hand off and turn around.
She gives you a look up and down and has a smirk on her face as she sees you have a hand on the axe for a moment. Oh, really? You think you can take me in a fight?
No, not you.
But it does seem like you're expecting to take someone in a fight.
The Nicholas fella, or one of his goons.
Yeah, I was just informed of that, actually.
Volker, I had an idea. Volker pointed out some things I might have missed. What it involves, it's a break-in. It's an emergency
wanna get to the point?
option. Get into the garden, clear it out, see where it goes.
Through the meadow?
Maybe, if need be.
You're trying to figure out what's behind there.
Yes.
That's...
And if it's someplace safe.
You're planning to evacuate people there.
Yes. And then ask the domain lord to let down the barrier.
You're seeking to ask forgiveness rather than permission, you know. They are fickle. I would not count your eggs before they hatch.
I mean, if I offer them the lion's share at the harvest, I'm sure they'd...
Thing they already are requesting?
What if I gave them a little bit more?
I suppose.
Would that work?
Whatever the...
Depends.
If we're someplace safe...
They're fickle.
The idea is get people through the meadow. Someplace away from here. Trick Nicholas into gathering all his men around the grain. And then letting the spirits take what they want.
Okay. So you're seeking to unleash the good neighbors upon them.
Nicholas will fail to bring back what he's been told to get. The town will have disappeared. The Fae. To the neighbors.
You realize that that means that you probably won't be coming back, right?
I'd rather have the people live together.
Dimitri.
Hmm?
What we were talking about before. You could run away, that's an option. But that would feel unfair because you'd lose something, wouldn't it? You would lose your home.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you would want to do, though? If it meant protecting other people?
If it meant protecting other people, I wouldn't want to lose my home, but I don't want to lose my family either.
You'd have to find a new home. And there's a chance that it continues.
Like I said, this would be an emergency if we can't figure something else. But I want to make sure it will work.
I suggest
Does come
making an
down to it.
appeal first to the Domain Lord directly.
I did. He didn't show.
I guess he doesn't like the smell of bears.
Or but I'll
What
see
did
if
you
I can-
provide, though?
I had a little bit of grenade stored away.
Sounds too partly. You'll need
What
something
do you
better.
recommend? What would you recommend?
Oh, bit more than just a little grain. And I would invoke him as well. Perhaps... If you're really wanting his attention, you might as well give him meat, too.
He... Okay. Meat and grain.
Though... Hmm... What exactly are you going to ask him? First off, you have a plan?
In return for the grain, the soldiers would be taking. And their normal offering. They provide protection to you all as you escape.
So in the end, it's still the same thing.
So unless he can... Unless he has another payment in mind. To have him aid us in any way.
Would consider talking to someone who is connected. Maybe the church.
Maybe.
Get an opinion from them.
When I'm done checking at the lock, I'm going to go. I think the father was the next step. He was out because of the meeting.
I don't think the father will. Magnus doesn't seem like the type of person who would have a connection.
I mean, Attie has the sight. So
He does
How-
not have the sight.
is it Attie?
And Magnus doesn't have the sight.
Yeah. Maybe I'll talk to Attie. Maybe she's there a lot. She's
Magical
probably-
beasts, it might work. They're probably prone to having the sight.
Right, so meat. How much grain would you say?
Probably at least a good pound of it. Here, one moment. She'll go in and fetch something, and she'll come out with a branch, a fragrant branch. Here. This one's a herb. It'll help invoke.
So this, the grain, some meat.
A branch with berries. Like I said, ideally, you should probably come up with a better plan. Either ways, you'll want to have an idea of what you want to ask before you meet him. If he shows up. He should, with all of this. But Domain Lord has seen better days in this village. So he'll probably demand something quite large.
Can he make things grow faster?
He is a grain spirit of Domain Lord of Grain. Ask him to grow something in the week. It might be a tough call, but who knows?
That will be my first ask, and if not, then maybe casting an illusion on our grain.
Oh, that's an idea. I'm not sure how well it'll go over once they try to chomp at it, but
I don't know.
you
One
can
of
always
others.
mix things in together.
No, that,
Maybe bet that they will miscount, assumedly.
I like the way you think, Miss Wilda.
It's
illusion
wishful
of-
thinking.
Make it look like there's more than there actually is.
It's possible. If you can do that. But that's a big if. You'll have to sort out the details.
So those are the three. So
And you're going to go check out that gate with Volker?
yes, at least at worst, we can maybe. Doesn't seem to be affected by the seasons when we were in there.
No, actually.
At worst, we can set up a little thing in there to maybe grow something.
When you went in, it didn't seem like it was fall, at least, you know. It seemed like it might have been earlier in the year.
We may be able to use it to, like, supplement what we have if everything falls through.
You plan on hiding there for an entire year or something?
No, growing things, since it's a little bit out of sync.
Might be an idea. I wouldn't get too reckless. She kind of turns to look at you, Dimitri. She bends down to one knee and puts a hand on your shoulder. Well, as we were talking about our conversation, if you want to protect people, you'll have to put in the effort. I know that we've been working on things together. She kind of looks off to the side. I suppose I can't stop things as they are meant to progress. You should probably accompany them. It might be a good learning experience for you.
Okay.
And keep an open mind, keep an open eye. You may learn something new, and it might help you arrive at an answer that we couldn't right now.
He will nod to her.
Be careful. Like I said, that place exists outside the domain. It seems to be a neutral zone, but there's no telling what happens if you end up messing with the gate and opening it.
No protection. Take care of
You're very
ourselves.
quiet.
There will be no protections, right? Anything we offend, we have to deal with ourselves.
Yeah. You could always run away. As long as it's nothing too big.
I mean, if we run into something big enough, maybe we just have it trick into us into fighting it.
Yeah, wade it through the village.
No. Find a way to get him to go to it.
Sure, you can send Dimitri to go run and get him or something. That sounds like a plan.
No.
Don't do that.
No. I mean, like, say there's like this big old gold treasure thing in this garden.
No faith, this woman.
No, she is telling you for your own safety because she has faith in you. She does not have faith in your ability to not do immediately what someone says.
But yes, we'll figure it out.
Alright. I better take care of a few things. She'll turn around. So you guys head over to the meadow. you guys end up arriving at the kind of bush area that you had observed before. Volker, as you were there, you were brought to this like stone wall, and then they turn a corner, and there is just like a hedgerow of very thick bushes and thorns.
Okay. What am I looking at?
Walks through, sticks out arm.
He walks straight through a thorn bush.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
okay. I'll walk through it.
You walk through it, and you guys arrive in a meadow. Big enough meadow for probably a small house, with a gate fashioned out of what looks to be kind of iron. Kind of a very dark, sooty iron with stone masonry around it that appears to have, as you can tell pretty much instantly, dwarven architecture carved into it. And there is a giant stationary lock.
Is there something to the architecture?
Are you trying to examine the architecture?
Yeah, because I'm looking the whole time.
Go ahead and give me a... I believe,
I have
if I
mason.
remember correctly, you have what?
I have mason tools also as a skill.
That's what I'm double checking, because I think the mason tools will allow you to do something specifically here with the skill check. If anything, I'll just have you roll advantage because it's dwarf specific.
I
and you
don't
have the
remember
masons.
what
I'm trying to find
it's
them.
specific to
There they are.
Tasha's version of tools. which is
Yeah,
not the
it was
ones listed.
Tasha's. I'll give you advantage on the roll for a history check.
Okay. But I add proficiency to this because of it being a tool I'm proficient in.
Oh, do you not have proficiency in history?
No.
We'll just do... Yeah, we'll just do the tools check then.
Okay.
This is specifically dwarven architecture. Nat 20, Jesus, okay. That was the first one, too.
Yeah.
Okay, you take a look at this masonry. You can recognize that it is really old. Like, this is at least, like, maybe from an era.
Okay.
It's a few hundred years old, at least. This is ancient dwarven stuff. This seems to be from, like, you do recognize it as being around the area. I would say that you recognize this as old dwarven masonry technique from like a kingdom that probably was around here. I don't have any specific names written down,
Okay.
but
It's nothing. It's nothing specific like what's the word I'm using here? Like a protective thing dwarves would put in their mace. It's just
I'll get to that.
architecture.
I don't have any specific history written down about it
Got
per
it.
se, but you do have the knowledge that it is something that seems to have originated from like another time, like a few hundred years ago, and it does seem to be like based off that check for like examining both the masonry and the gate itself. You can tell that this seems to be like a protective kind of thing that's carved in. There are protective runes carved in of warding, of illusion, of effectively a big old keep out. This is under lock and key. You trespassers aren't allowed. This would be like some heavy shit that like the king itself would have ordered to be locked down effectively. That's what this is.
And to make sure I understand this, we're inside the grounds of the house.
You're not in a house. It's like a meadow that's a size of like
Oh,
small house.
I entirely thought there was like a small house
No,
inside the meadow.
I'm just giving you like a
Oh, okay.
rough dimension of the meadow.
Because the gate, my brain thought it was a gated-in house.
Imagine a gate. The gate's on the exact opposite side of the meadow. It seems that there is stuff continuing past it.
Got it.
but it is this big archway with a gate. That is locked, and it is completely blocked off by like brush and like a masonry, and there's no way around it other than through this gate.
Got it. Because just having a wall and a gate made me think like almost like the manor.
Kind of think of an outside of an estate manor. That's what
That-
it looks like.
Got it. What you would have, but there's no actual. Okay. I'll then transition over to the lock.
Okay. What do you like to attempt to do with the lock?
With the 20 on history, does it match the rest of it, or is it from a separate?
It does appear to match the same architectural structure and time period. It
Okay.
seems that whoever constructed this gate also locked it.
Got it.
And whatever's behind this gate, they did not want to be unlocked.
From my just for me, and you can say I don't know this. Would I make a guess that this is keeping stuff out or keeping stuff in?
You would not know the context.
Got it.
All you know is that this is meant to keep anything in, anything out.
Got it.
And it does appear to be warded. Give me an Arcana check real quick. To determine any further information. No. Okay.
That's not my.
You can tell that there are protective symbols from the history check, but you cannot tell what they're protecting against.
Got it. Who else came with?
It was Dimitri and it was Johan.
Okay, I couldn't remember if the teacher went to.
No, she went to go do other business.
Okay. Did Dimitri openly show that he knows magic in front of Volker? No, right?
Don't believe so.
Okay.
He's been real subtle about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember because of the healing. Yeah, no, I'll take a look at the lock, and then if I have to, I can use tools. I have stuff like like crowbars and hammers.
Okay.
And all that.
You're attempting to take a look at a lock first?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you, based off of just general description of the lock, it appears to be a fairly...
Johannes say it was enchanted.
Okay, yeah, you know it's enchanted then. It's a fairly ornate black metal lock. And actually, when you touch it, it kind of hums a little bit, like vibrates in your hand. And you look at it and you see it has a purple shimmering kind of aura to it.
Okay.
Like a translucent
Does it look
shimmering
like it
aura.
have a normal key?
It looks like it has a keyhole.
Sorry, normal keyhole.
Yeah, it looks like it
Oh,
has
like-
a keyhole for a normal key.
Okay. So nothing crazy, not like a weird shaped indent or something like that. Okay.
Okay. Let me re-describe it to kind of get you the purpose behind this lock.
Because I couldn't tell if it was just like
I'll re-describe it to kind of get you.
Like...
I'll re-describe it to kind of get you. It is a lock. It is a padlock that specifically is meant to have a key put in it, but it does appear to have a kind of weird geometrical design, as if it's like a twisted, like four-pronged key. That's kind of like it kind of reminds you of the shape of like something slithering.
Got it. Okay. And there's nothing else in the meadows.
It is a fairly empty meadow. As the others would have noted, this place seems to be outside the seasons. Right now, it does not appear to be fall. It's still early fall for you guys, but it does not appear to be either temperature-wise or coloration the season of fall in here. It appears to be closer to maybe spring or summer.
Okay.
Probably early summer at best.
Okay. I'll try to break the lock if I have to.
You attempt to break lock?
Yeah.
I'm not going to have you roll any checks because the lock is immune to being broken. As much as you try, you take a hammer, you take a chisel, you take a crowbar, you smash it, you pry it, you try to like do the thing where you put like two hammers together to pull it apart from the middle. It is completely impervious to any physical obstruction you try to do against it.
Okay.
In fact, you kind of dent like your chisel doing so when you hit it really hard.
And it's just on like a metal gate, right?
Yeah, it's on a metal gate. If you examine the metal gate, it has a similar kind of like mystique to it that the lock does. The gate it's very black iron. It feels very cold to the touch, like abnormally cold.
What about
And it kind of has this shimmering.
the connection between the gate and the wall?
It is just hedge, basically.
Okay. There's no anchor points.
Between the gate and the wall? What, sorry?
Yeah, because so there's the stone wall.
Yeah, there's a
And
stone
then
wall. There's a gate attached to the stone wall that is completely like attached. It's one that swings inward, outward kind of one.
What I mean by that, there's no anchor point on the wall to the gate. It's almost like it's as one, or are there points there that you could almost pry the gate off?
It is. I mean, if you want to attempt to pry the gate, I will give you the same description as the lock. It is impervious to damage.
Got it.
If you try to damage the hedge, it regrows.
Because I was thinking, like, when you unlock a door, sometimes you just take the hinges off and swing it the other way.
Oh, gotcha. No, you wouldn't be able to do that with this gate.
Got it. Because my thought was like, well, if we're on the inside with the hinge, that'd be. Got it. Okay. I'll go back to them and just go. Okay, well, yeah, it's dwarven, but I can't do anything about it. You gotta find a key. I have a really good person that can pick a lock.
Shade Snak?
What? I said.
I like how you're
Dwarven.
so into your own heads in that conversation over there.
I was like, it's dwarven, but I can't do anything with it. You gotta get a key or someone that can pick locks.
All right. Where am I going to find a magic key?
Oh,
Oh,
you son of a bitch. There was a magic, not magic, a merchant in the back alley. He had a lot of like story quilt tarp things, and he was selling a magic key. I meant to talk to teacher about that actually, but other pressing matters they came up first. But he has a magic key and a bunch of other things.
Oh,
you take
him.
me to meet him.
Yeah, I was actually gonna go there today, anyways.
It's
Wow.
worth a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I was heading to town
Yeah,
anyways.
no, let's go talk to him, and then I can talk to Attie on the way back about. I would even talk to the Domain Lord about.
Okay, you guys are heading out to go to the market together?
Yeah.
Or how many people go to market? Everyone, basically?
Well, I'm still gonna take.
You're going to take Claus?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Father, son, and his other, or son and his father and his other father stay trip out, and their friend.
And also see if Klaus wants to. Needs anything in town.
Okay. So you go head back. Everyone's going, right? pretty much no reason not to.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So everyone, you go ahead and collect claws. Do you mention anything specifically to him for why he's going out? Just out of curiosity.
If anything, I'll make it where it's all of them going.
You bringing everyone out? Cool.
Just-
Okay.
It's easier to then, because if I just take claws, they will either whine that they didn't get to go, or try to make a reason. To
Gotcha. Understood. Everyone's heading out to the market then with the family. Gotcha. We'll say you guys are heading out to the market. You arrive. We'll pass. I'm gonna go ahead and pass. Market takes a little bit. That conversation took a bit. I'm gonna pass there in 2 hours then.
That's right.
You guys arrive at the market. As you are at the market, Gerson, hi. How you doing?
I'm still here.
I'm still here at the
I'm still
market
alive.
with my son.
I'm at the market with my son.
grandson.
Because
My
my grandson. My son's dead.
Maybe. Probably.
Maybe.
As you're at the market and you and your grandson are having a wonderful time.
We're having a wonderful time.
Wow, Grandpa, I'm having such a wonderful time together.
Yep.
You guys see a group of recognizable figures enter the market.
Hi, I'm
As
recognizable
he
figure.
waves over, as Jay what are you guys doing here? As he waves over to Dimitri and Samanoto, and Samanoto link up with him, and they're like, "Hey, well, you're at the market today? That's crazy." I just wanted this to be known that I didn't plan for this part. I can't be blamed for this one.
I'm gonna.
You know what? I'm gonna
As-
bite this
as-
bullet. I'm gonna bite this bullet now.
As Jay runs in, he's like,
I'm gonna die of a heart attack.
Gerson, so you know the black cap stuff.
Uh-oh. You're gonna give him a heart attack in the middle of the market.
the what stuff? I was just taking Jay because we had such a good harvest this year that,
What are you guys up
Spend
to?
some time at the market. What's up? As he mentioned, said, had a really good harvest this year, and it's just staring at Johan is like, what is it? I'm kind of busy. And also the don't say shit face.
Jay, I'm sorry for throwing you into the well like this. We're here.
Where's
about
Timmy? Why am I in a well? Anyway.
We're looking into something to open the gate. The other two are going to blab to Jay.
You went to the gate without me? Oh my god, I forgot about that. Wait, did you
No.
guys go to the gate? No, they kept us back. Carl kept us back. I can throw you under the bus too, you bitch.
You could.
We're selling each other out. I can play that game too.
No.
I didn't even mean to.
No, but
he
he knew about the gate because he was out last night.
You are what?
Huh?
Oh,
I thought you were in bed,
I was in bed.
but they said you were out last night.
Yeah, I was in bed. I had to go to the bathroom.
No, Lord Christ. And I'll take him off to.
but so
Nothing he said was a lie, by the way.
until
Here
we
go,
get that gate
technicalities.
open, you guys can check out the gate. Get it
Awesome!
open. Just be careful.
Wait, did you go to the gate, Dimitri?
Uh,
Jay says to you.
Yeah.
What was it like?
It was a gate.
It was a gate.
It's locked.
Oh, Lordy Christ.
Oh, they kind of lean into you, Dimitri, as well as to Because I don't think you were there. I don't remember if you were there now. But they lean in and they whisper to Jay, by the way, we got an adventure.
An adventure?
Yeah. I think you know about it. They want us to go through the gate.
Oh, yeah.
What?
To note, Volker, because it's dimming them, has already left with
Close.
class. Not class.
Wait, why did they want us to lead through the gate? Jay says to them.
Miss
He looks
Rod
at
said
you
that's
guys.
That's
All right.
only in an emergency. There
What's
may
your
be other
passive
ways.
perception?
I see the kids talking. I know they're talking about the gate.
You make an assumption. That's fair.
So he
I just
he
wanted to
leans
let
in.
you know that you have the. Actually, that's the line. Dimitri's here.
He leans in. Miss Rot said that it's valid as an emergency option.
Gonna go find that.
So
Gonna go find that merchant now.
yes.
The guy from the other day.
Hey, Jay, how about you go help him find the merchant?
Gramps. Yeah, I'm gonna go help.
Yeah, help him find the merchant.
Yeah, he's right down here. He's down this really sketchy alleyway.
Okay. He
Trust
follows.
us.
I'm about to say, if it worked, Volker's already heading that way.
The alleyway has a graffiti tag back there that says "sketchy alleyway." Arrow pointing around the corner. Is he pointing towards
all
it?
of the kids,
We
as soon
head
as all of the
towards.
kids leave. As soon as all of the kids leave, he's just.
We just hear someone in the passing crowd go, "Are those kids going down Mugger Alley?"
Because they're the muggers. We're the ones that are.
We
part
haven't
of the
had a
gang.
mugger in the past week.
Gerson is going to go. He
So wait, who's
collapses a little
staying
bit.
behind? Is it the adults or is it?
No, I went. I
You went,
earlier.
you went.
Johannes
Okay.
following the kids.
Oh, you're following the kids?
I would have been there
I
first.
have extra
'cause-
money to actually buy the key if need be.
Okay, gotcha.
I actually have a lot of money because I didn't buy much.
Yeah, you sure did.
I have a-
You never asked teacher about the pot either.
Things were pressing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Kinda
How
want the
much
pot,
longer do you
though.
think we're gonna run for?
If you want to drop, you can, but I'll probably get through this conversation.
Okay. I can make it through this conversation.
Yeah. Real quick, Jay is going to look to you guys and go so what? Or look to the children in question, by the way, and go so why are they wanting to go through the gate? I thought they were opposed to that. And he looks to Saminoto and then to you, Dimitri. Who's gonna fib first?
Safety.
They said they want us to get people through the gate. For reasons, but it's supposed to be for safety. We're supposed to be saving people. Why is that? Actually, I don't know why that is. Looks to Dimitri.
Oh.
Roll deception.
Roll deception, please. Jay is going to the fucking roll insight.
Oh no, the charisma skill I don't have.
Don't worry, you have
I'm
an
not
okay modifier.
Yeah. So we are going to
Fair enough. Who knows? Jay's done a lot of bullshit.
That's a lot better.
That is a lot better. Jay's going to look at
literally
you
double.
and purse his lips and go, okay. But he okay, and he goes to walk away, and then he turns around and goes, but the gang doesn't keep secrets from each other. Just to let you know. And then he continues walking.
Secrets.
I
equal
wouldn't keep a
stitches,
secret
and then,
from
like,
you.
Guess you would. No, what are you on about?
He hasn't kept a single secret from you so far, up to this point in sessions.
Just the idea, he's like, keep a secret, lose a toe. We're all like, what the fuck?
Okay. I do need to get up for a minute.
Okay,
Gotcha. You can, unless I'm 100% necessary.
you're as necessary as you want to be.
Okay.
As you guys head into the back alley with the crowd, you see the shelf and the tapestries on the stall, and you see the guy there, kind of like looking through some stuff. He's got his back turned, just looking through some wares. Oh! 6 of you? Alright, come up! Oh, wow, it's
Hello.
busy in back in Mugger Alley.
Yeah, I know, weirdly. They...
I mean, do you think there would be... I don't know why you set up here. Most people avoid it because of the name. Actually, was only the one mugging.
Well, that's the exact reason why I put it up here. Only people that are curious enough would come here, and people who are curious enough have special interests. And
Like a key?
probably the means. Hmm? Sorry, what?
Special interests like a key.
Blunt as can be, my man. We didn't even ask if he's had a good day yet.
It's been a really bad day for us.
Oh, do tell.
Sorry, the bluntly, yeah, okay, yeah.
Is Gerson here? Or is he still out?
Gerson,
I thought Gerson took a second to
Gerson took
Take
a
a
second
breather.
to take a breather and probably throw up behind an alleyway.
Okay, is he there?
He's throwing up in the fish alleyway. The fish barf alleyway.
Yeah,
That's where
where-
everyone who had bad Agus shows up in.
There's a gate. I want to make sure we can get open in case of an emergency.
What would that emergency be, if you don't mind me asking?
Not something you know. Oh,
I know plenty of things.
I'm gonna say it in front of the kids again.
no, because I have a feeling he knows about.
Gerson will actually kill me.
Then don't. I was gonna say we can be pretty generic, and I'm gonna have a feeling he'll know what we mean when it's more is being paid for the fellow merchant that is hitting our town. For
Try and find a way to make all parties happy without paying too major a price.
that's just straight up a lie.
What are you mumbling about?
That's straight up a
You guys
lie.
have an issue or something? You're really trying hard to not talk about it. Jay looks up at you all.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. So, I'm looking. What's his name? The merchant.
Engelbert
You
Wise.
Engelbert.
Engelbert.
Engelbert. Okay.
Bert. Yes.
Bert.
Bert and Ernie.
Okay. So Engelbert. Let's see. How much detail do you want, and what are you offering for it? Then?
Well, I imagine it would be quite the opposite. How much detail are you wanting to give, and what are you wanting out of it?
I'm back.
There's a reason I found you interesting. Can I see the key, by the way? I just meant to ask
Sure.
that.
He
Does
hands
it
you
look-
a silver-looking key. It looks pretty ordinary.
Okay. And this would unlock, say,
Any door, as
Couple-
long as you match it to the right door.
door, or would a lock of any kind?
Any sort of lock, any sort of door, chest, anything that has a key-shaped hole in it.
How about a couple 100-year-old dwarven padlock?
If it's meant to belong to a couple 100-year-old dwarven padlock, then I would say. But that's the key's decision.
Oh, I see. We don't get to make the choice. It just happens to be.
It's a magic key.
Well, yeah.
Oh, magic finicky sometimes. It's what you end up getting when selling discount wares.
Dimitri,
that.
can you cover Jay's ears for a moment?
Looks at Jay.
Jay gives you a blank look back, just telling you it's not gonna work.
Yeah, no.
You don't even have. That's what the look says.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Alright,
That sounds about right.
Do I?
No, just don't say direct. Like, my man, you don't have to be blunt about everything.
I'll tell you what, gentlemen, you seem to be in quite a pickle. As I mentioned to your good friend Volker here, I do provide a nice service. In question.
Oh, yeah, I was actually going to have that happen today. I just got sidetracked with them.
I see you brought a few children.
Yes, I thought it would be interesting if you gave them each a once-over.
Well, I mean, we can start whenever, I suppose. Or you can start with your main issue. Whichever one works for you, I suppose.
So we need a way to deal Nicholas tax.
Nicholas just wants more material than we probably should have. So we're going to use the key to hopefully open up another place to see what's inside of it.
Nods.
We believe he showed up late on purpose, so he could strong arm us into an even worse deal for us.
Jay's kind of like looking at you guys, like weirded out, but alright.
Cool. Okay, so how much is the key, by the way, while we're talking about this?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm getting those prices back up.
See, we don't have to say more than that, because I'm going to have a feeling he probably understands what we're talking about.
Where did I put it? Here it is. Mysterious wizard.
Your father.
Key? Mystery key. 40 gold pieces. I will say, if you're planning on banking on this alone, there is a very minor chance it works.
It's a chance. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
We'll find it.
Perhaps you would like to seek a fortune for your troubles.
I was going to do
5
that
silver
anyways.
pieces.
Johan
said-
will.
Oh, I haven't met you yet. He looks at Johan. I haven't been able to give you the spiel compared to all these wonderful people. I am Engelbert the Wise, a magician of sorts, wanderer, traveler, a discovery of the world kind of man. I specialize in, well, reading amongst many things, fortunes and people. If you have an issue, I am willing to provide for a very modicum sum of 5 silver pieces, a fortune that may provide an answer, maybe a deeper meaning to your problems, a solution perhaps.
I am lost and I don't know which way to go with this problem. I have
The
so
more detail I have about it, the easier the fortune will come across.
So I took the people through the meadow. He slams, but not slams, but I'll place the 5 silver in his hand.
By the way, was it 40 gold for the key?
Yes, 40 gold for the key. Would you like
Okay.
that?
Well, I don't have 40 gold.
Okay.
I was here for the fortune telling anyway. The key was just a side thing.
So let me re-ask you what you're wishing to gain from this. Please restate your question clearly.
What should I ask the domain lord? To get the
For what
ending?
purpose? Vague answers will have less certainty. Vague
What do I
questions
ask
will be vague
of the
answers.
domain lord to make sure our people, all of our people, make it through the winter together.
To make it through the winter together. And you put in the 5 CP or 5 silver pieces down.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls out a
Too many paths, and I can't pick which one is right.
what to ask the domain lord to make sure that people get through the winter. As he pulls out from his sleeve a cup, as he shakes it, and he throws the contents across the stall as it is knuckle bones. And you kind of see a shimmering emerge from them for a moment, a brief like sparkling as like stardust kind of emits off of them as he looks at it. As I'm going to think about this answer for a moment. And your question specifically was, what should you ask Domain Lord to get people through the winter?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Let me write this out for myself real quick.
Like, to get people
Through the winter together.
together. Yeah,
Together.
So without losing the kids and not starving.
Without losing kids and not starving. What should you ask him? Interesting question.
Johannes.
And asking for, not asking of. Or I have to work with very specific wording. I apologize.
No, you're all good. Good, because I'm trying to think what the difference in the wording is.
Would you like to rephrase your question to make it more clear?
What? See.
Okay. I'll give you this, right? He can give like specific fortunes. His base thing is using augury. If that helps. But he can do a little bit more if desired. It's just his base thing is augury at the moment.
Basically Johan wants to know what should he ask to the Domain Lord to get that path open where people can stay together and not starve.
To get the door open specifically is what
No,
out of character.
no, like out of character, like the path to the best ending in Johan's mind of not starving, no one gets taken.
Not starving, no one gets taken. I'm going to open this real quick just to double check the wording here.
My very tired brain cannot word it correctly.
Ask one question about a specific goal. This one doesn't count for circumstances. Okay. Ooh. It's such a weird question for me to have to parse is the issue, because I have to think about this part.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because it's only wheel and woe.
Like he can give like the stereotypical I will give you like a cryptic phrase kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He can do that. I just have to consider this because you're asking about a kind of very vague question in my opinion.
What do I need to do? Or what
To
would
what?
need to be to what needs to be done for the Domain Lord to be happy and for no one to be taken? Or For
That
the
is
domain
technically
lord,
2 questions.
I realize that. What must be done for the domain lord to remain sated while no one is taken by Nicholas?
I'm going to tell you right now, that is not the same. You will not get those are technically 2 different things. They are not they are not mutually exclusive, the opposite. They're not connected.
Okay, okay, I have a good question. I think I have a decent question then.
Okay. It's 5 SP every time, so it's just you start running into errors after a bit.
How bad are the consequences if we ask the domain lord for help repelling Nicholas?
The consequences, how bad are they? I will use augury for this one, just give you a very basic answer.
Yeah.
Neither good nor bad.
Okay. If it
Oh.
was woe, he would be less likely to ask for the help. But if it's neither good nor bad, that might be the way to go then.
Actually, wasn't
Okay.
really expecting that answer.
It is a fairly indifferent omen.
Oh. No. If we can stall him for long enough, maybe we can appeal. I can give myself over as a instigator crown. I'll leave the rest of you alone.
Jay, as you're having this conversation, you suddenly hear coins hitting the table as Jay slides 5 silver pieces towards him. And he looks the guy in the eye and he goes, and he says to him, what are these guys hiding? As he whistles and he rolls the dice, and then he just slices the dice and saying, I'll give this one to you. They're hiding the fact that they are under certain obligations that they can't quite meet towards an individual that you may know, and is causing them issues. Issues that may get more than them involved, in fact, the rest of your village. And he turns to you, and I wouldn't say he's fuming, but he looks at you guys as if he's been betrayed, but also angry.
Whoa.
Still figuring things out.
That's
Kid,
pretty clever.
grandfather didn't.
I thought your
worried.
grandfather told you, so I didn't know.
Tell me what?
You gotta
What are you
ask him.
guys hiding?
Trust me, I'm not going to be the one to tell him. You got to ask your grandfather.
No, Gerson won't tell him no matter what.
Oh, well, that's good to know now. I entirely thought he knew.
Fine.
No.
Then I'll figure it out myself. He slides another 5 silver.
Give them
No.
back to the kid.
Oh, it's fine. I just thought it was his grandfather.
He doubled the taxes. The merchant, Nicholas.
What?
And if we can't pay up, he's going to take you and the other children.
His face kind of just drops. What? What do you mean? What? Take us where?
Conscript you, make you work the farms on the front line.
Or closer to the front line, probably.
In the
Not too far from the front line.
meantime, Dimitri's been counting coins.
Fair.
So he's going to put 40 gold onto the table and ask, key, please.
Sure, certainly. So he slides the key over to you. I will grab that real quick.
Is it 40 gold and like a lot of silvers and coppers? And
I mean, this
energy
could,
gold?
this would be an opportunity for me to get rid of my 130 silver.
You want the pot too while you're at it?
Which is
You want some
pot.
pot too while you're at it?
Sorry, I don't do drugs.
Okay. So we're trying to figure out something to make it so neither happens. So we think Nicholas is is full of shit.
Oh, while this is happening, I'm having one of the kids, if they want to have their fortune, to go up while he's talking to Jay.
Okay, gotcha.
Don't
Just-
tell your grandfather you know yet. Let him figure things out, calm down, and he'll tell you when he's
Question.
ready.
This is a genuine question. Are there any other
Yes.
adults by Gerson?
I'm sure there are probably like of the player characters or
Of the
Or just
player
Joel's?
characters?
No.
No!
Well, after he's done having a panic attack, he's gonna try and find the rest of the guys.
I'd say that would have happened a little bit ago. I say you walked in on Jay finding out the truth.
I'm not sure if I want that.
Do you want it to be just after him?
Just
finding out the
after,
truth?
whichever timing you
I
think is
don't know,
appropriate.
whether or not it's up to chance or not, I'd feel much better if it was up to like a die roll or something.
Okay, well,
High low?
I don't know what type of die roll to make, but
100 high low?
you want to do a high and low?
Sure.
What do you want to do?
Or
Okay.
even if he shows up as Johan Yaps, or
Or after?
odds. Yeah.
Odds
evens.
after, evens
After? Okay.
after. All right.
You show up after they're like having this conversation.
Alright. Something I had to eat earlier for breakfast didn't sit right with me.
Oh, so you're over in Fish Park Valley then.
Oh, yep.
Jay kind of has his lips pursed and he's just like looking. And he turns around.
Alright. You find the merchant?
Right here. Oh, and
Hey,
you
man.
have excellent luck in your upcoming endeavors. You should continue your work as is. Hell yeah! No, he's reading a kid's fortune.
I am gonna dip though.
Okay, gotcha.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright, question. How much for a fortune?
5 silver.
5 silver.
5 silver? Why not? All this is a bunch of baloney anyways. 5 silver, 5 silver. How much I got on me? I have 2 silver and 30 copper.
That's such an easy cover, I think, at this point.
You heard?
You
I
give me,
have 2
like-
silver and 30 copper.
He's just like, I'm
2
out of
silver.
it.
Oh, it's not quite enough. I apologize.
You said it was 5 silver! And 30 copper is 3
Oh,
three
the 3
silvers worth.
silver. Oh, my bad, my bad. For some reason, I was thinking it was 215. For some reason.
Fucking drops a bunch of pennies on him.
It is giving him like 30 pennies.
Yeah, it's giving him 30 pennies. What do you like to know?
Let's see. How much have I got left in me?
I'm gonna need you to roll me a d100 at this point too. By the way, let me ask you a question.
He just dies on the spot. None.
I literally
No,
was
it's
How much I got
it's
left in me? Why not? They always tell me I got a long life ahead of me.
how long do you have ahead of you?
3 days.
Nice.
69 days.
Nice!
Nice. Ah.
The distant Dimitri, nice.
That's a distant
We'll
shade.
say he rolls the knucklebones dice, and it returns the result, and he kind of like frowns a little bit, and he's like, "Oh, I hate to tell you this, but there's a chance that you may not last for much longer than a month or a few months, depending on how things go. It's weird. I'm getting 2 results back. Your odds are both good and bad."
Well, I never heard that before. Oh well.
Oh,
Thank you for your time.
today's your last day. I'm so sorry for you.
It could be your last day. You could die today, or you could die in 6 months.
They tell me that whenever I go see the doctor.
Fucking turns around, trips over, bangs his head.
Well,
You hear like this Zelda game over sound.
no, it's the crashing, the pot crash sound.
All right.
All right, Jake, let's go back.
No, I'm gonna stay, Grandpa.
Come on, we've spent enough time at the market.
What? You don't want me to go... You want me to go home now? I thought we were having so much fun now at the market.
I'm gonna roll an old man. Old man wisdom check. Not good. So he's just gonna keep going.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun, but we have to make it back. Make it back before sundown.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not sundown. We need to make it back for lunch.
I'll be right there.
All right. Hey,
I just
y'all
wanna
make him.
talk to the
Y'all make sure he
guys.
makes it back home. All right.
Yeah, sure.
And he's going to go back home.
Kind of looks there. Looks at his book that he bought from the guy. So you said that they're going to take us?
I'm gonna try to.
And we're just supposed to be farmers?
That I
I thought
don't.
you said it
know.
was conscription.
That I don't know. I wasn't there for that part, but my guess would be just manpower, so it'd probably be more of like carrying stuff at minimum.
I have so many comments, but I'm playing Dimitri.
Yeah. Sorry. No worries.
And the whole thing there was like Volker wasn't there, so he has no idea if this person's like to arms, you kids, or kids for easy labor. I can make a guess because you know.
Well, can you do an air fortune? Well, it's getting about time where I'm about out. But I think I could do one more. Okay.
What's that noise?
Ominous sound.
I hit my mic arm by accident.
Oh, okay.
What do we have to do if we want to get the tribute? Oh my god. He rolled 100. Okay. Yeah, I'll
Power
get
of a
that
child.
He will roll the knucklebone dice. And he looks at it, and this time it's a bit more like... It's a bit more magical than before. As the entire area has like a shimmering to it, almost as if the night sky is surrounding you guys. And as he's like moving the cup, sparkles come off of it as it draws a picture before them, and he says the words as he leans down, looks at the dice. And as he says this, images pop up accompanying the text. In order to get what you desire, the heart of the woodlands is your destination. A sanctuary lies hidden in it by iron and bramble. The key can only be discovered inside the seed of an oak, nestled beneath this cap. To unlock it, you must speak in the language of dead tongues. There you should offer the fruits of your labor, fashioned into a new home to replace that which is lost in winter. However, beware. You must never give it the eyes of a goat, nor must you feed upon the fruits of its liver. Those who do not pay their respects will find themselves tangled in its entrails.
They want us to speak Latin? Come on.
Yeah, you better get to it. You better learn.
Damas, especially Spock.
It's gonna.
I believe that is the last prophecy I can give today. Fortune.
Prophecy, say it again.
Prophecy, say it again.
Huh. Did Klaus have a chance to use it? That was like the entire reason he was coming here.
Did you make sure Klaus was the first one?
Yes, I would have.
Okay, that was the one that you guys were hearing in the background then.
Yeah, that was the idea of like. Because like the Volker is either A, he'll tell him something that it improves it, or B, he'll lie and just improve his mood.
Yeah. Well then, can I interest you gentlemen in anything else? Nothing?
Nothing off the top of my head.
Well, I'll wish you a good day then. I'll see you another day when you may return. And good luck.
Yeah.
Jay kind of looks away and walks away. He looks back at Dimitri. Come on. You should probably think of what to do.
He looks down at the key and looks back to Jay and follows along.
Your dad,
Random
my
question you might
grandpa,
know is
good.
just looking at him. Is the key at one time like once it's used? Is it only for one lock
Once
ever?
the key
and then
is used, it that's it. That's the only lock you can ever unlock.
Got it. Was making sure it wasn't something like, oh, I tried the key, didn't unlock it, it broke.
The key disappears once it's used.
Got it. But used is the word there. Okay.
Like successfully used.
Yeah, once it unlocks something, that's
Yeah.
it.
I want to make sure it wasn't some weird like use it at the right time, otherwise it doesn't.
Heroic inspiration actually makes the mystery key so much funnier.
I thought it was D20 roll.
It's
or
not.
Is it any?
It's any dice roll.
Any dice roll? Oh, funny.
Or like any
Yeah,
one die roll, yeah.
So you guys are walking away. Jay's like talking back towards you, and he's like, "Your dad and my grandpa are in charge of the village. So if they're gonna want us, I think it's probably our job to also figure out what to do.
Mm-hmm.
They can't figure it out, then we gotta."
I mean, we're technically trying to figure it out, but that's beside the point.
Imagine he's walking a little bit ahead.
Oh, that's fair.
We'll think of something.
Let's take a look through the book again.
Mm-hmm.
As I say you guys on your cart ride are heading back, and that is probably where we'll end it, as you once again read the beginning of the book. As I will leave you guys to chew on this mystery for the next time.
Hmm.
A puzzle.
Well, what a lot of vague descriptors here.
Gerson,
So,
who's
you
not
know-
doing shit. Who let him in the
Like-
party?
We love him though.
We
You know,
love
like
him.
the
Gerson's
riddle.
part of the party because his son's just, shows up.
Yeah.
Or his
Because his
grandson
son's
shows up.
actually the important character to
Grandson.
the. Sorry, grandson. Because
I
his
messed up,
grandson's
right?
actually. I did too. His grandson's actually the important member of the group, but
true.
he's. Who's the NPC and who's the player got switched up?
They're both NPCs, so you know.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, Gerson is just a. He's just a guy.
he
He's
exists.
just a guy.
He's a man. So is that everything?
Yeah, that's everything. As I say, that's probably where we'll end off.
Yep.
So we will see you all next week. And I don't think you have any announcements to make yourself right now. So
None in particular, other than like Dragonfall won't be back tomorrow for both, or but it might be back next week. We'll see
earliest convenience
how
after
I'm
the
doing.
14th.
Mm-hmm.
But we shall see.
Way to date the episode.
What?
Didn't say what month or year.
The
Or
14th.
year.
Or
We
year.
did make a New Year's joke in the episode.
Yeah, but we didn't
Listen.
specifically say.
So have a wonderful
2026.
whenever you're watching this. Happy New Year.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday if
Happy
it's your birthday today.
Happy New Year. Happy Pride Month. Merry Christmas.
Alrighty.
Happy Halloween.
Goodbye.
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.